does. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We're nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for stars. I wonder where you are. Oh. Reaching for stars. I wonder where you are. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Yo, guys, what's happening? Are we here to, can everybody hear me okay? Are we okay? Can everybody hear me? Let's see, Liplock said I did a live this morning, but I was finished and it uploaded before the weird crash. Okay. Yeah, see, I wondered what the heck was going on. That was kind of weird, wasn't it? It all just crashed down on us. What the hell? Yeah, I'm going to drop the link so we can get back to this conversation. But there is some more stuff I just heard, and it just made my stomach turn. There's really somebody on here that made an account under Kylie's name and then had the nerve to go in and write down what happened to her as if they were her. Now tell me that isn't fucking disgusting. Turn your cam off, baby. All right, there we go. You're back up here. I just wanted to make sure the camera was off first.
Yes,
just
thank
to be
you.
sure.
That was really weird.
And then listen, as soon as we got off here, when that crash happened or whatever, like we were all talking back here, but I thought everybody could hear us and they couldn't. But anyhow, there was when I got off here, there was a message in my inbox, and there is actually somebody using Kylie's name, pretending to be Kylie, and describing what happened to her. And yeah, it's very disgusting, very disturbing.
Way.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
That is just, oh.
Yeah,
that is horrible.
Why would somebody do something that's so...
I don't know. The person tagged Captain Kurt Reacts. So hopefully they get to the bottom of it, because that's fucking disgusting.
Yes, it is.
I cannot believe somebody would pretend to be
You don't think
Kylie and then talk like that. That's too much, going way too far.
Yeah, that's sickening.
You don't think that somebody would do that, like, to try to help Ryan or anything? I mean, that seems so far-fetched for me to even state. But why would somebody be that nasty?
That's not right at all.
Wow.
And then, yeah, someone came in here. Okay, look. And then there was someone with the same last name as her that came in here with a big accusation. Yeah, people play too much. People play way too much. And that's not none to play about either. That is disgusting. Also, I don't know if you guys seen this or not, or if anybody else heard about this or not, but they oh yeah, here, I'll read this real quick. Okay, so one of the things says it's so here's one of the things that they put on here. Okay, ready? This is here, I'll just put it on here and show you. It's disgusting as hell. I don't want to even put it across the thing. I really don't want to put it across the screen, but do you guys want to see it, or do you just want me to read it?
I'd rather see it.
Yeah.
Visual person.
Yeah, it's got some writing on it and stuff across the front of it. Do you want to, let me see if I can get a screenshot without the writing, because there's writing across the front of it or whatever. So it's just, you know what I mean? Just some scribble across the front of it, you know, like this where somebody would. But before, I'll try to get one, but I'll read it to you guys right now. It says, Mags and I set off for the party, but first I needed to get some fuel for my car. So I went to the fuel station, which, boom, boom, both red flags. We don't say fuel and we don't say fuel station. We say gas and gas station. You know what I mean? We don't say fuel and fuel station. I don't know who, refers to their gas station as a fuel station, but
not
those
somebody
are
in America.
Right. Probably somebody not even from here. And then it says, and only put in what I could afford. It came to about 2 gallons. I knew this wouldn't get me far, but I was only planning on going to the party, then going home as soon as it ended. Past parties that Mags and I went to normally finished around 12:30. So
They got that information from the investigator, SF. He stated how much gas she put in the car that day. That's sick. They're just restating facts that were already stated.
Yep.
Oh, how'd your little nasty ass get in here? Little bitch. Little frogger bitch. That's what I said. And I can't stand trash bag, but he owned your ass on Prayer Garden and I fucking loved it. Anyhow, Let me try to get a screenshot of this without the writing. But or you know what? Hell with it. I'll just put it back up on here.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is how disgusting people are trying to play like they are Kylie. Here's and this is what they put on there. That's what they used.
Wow.
And they think they're clever because, SF erased a lot of those tweets. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're not slick.
Yeah.
Unreal. That just, yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah, whoever made this is not clearly not from the U.S. It's from a petrol station.
Yeah, so I don't know who wrote fuel station, but you can tell they clearly don't know. I mean, come on now. And that's how sick people are. Just why would you even troll like that? That's gross. Anyhow, did you guys see where Tony Dodge had the nerve to come on and say, "Guess who got the Sammy interview? Guess who got the Sammy interview? And you know what? I think I'm gonna get another one from her. I got the exclusive interview.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna get another one from her.
I
You
think
think she's gonna talk to you after that? You really think she's gonna talk to you after
the
all the
criminal
shit that's been
defense
done?
lawyer? Hell no.
Wow.
I was laughing. I was like, yep. And I hadn't even watched him in forever, but like I clicked past it. And I was like, oh, let's see what this dude's doing. And then he totally shit on this dude that was up there from Psychobabble, who was not even trying to troll him at all, but the people in his chat said so. And he just bounced him, and I was like, dude, you just fucked up so bad. But yeah, he's like, I'm sure I could probably get her back, like, no, dude, she's got an attorney behind attorney behind attorney now. No.
I'm just trying to Google what country says fuel station.
Right?
UK.
Oh, the UK. I wonder if it's a weird British guy that made up that crazy story on Dolly's.
Huh.
People just going too far. I don't know what they're doing. What they're I don't know. People just going too far. I don't know what they're doing. What they're Okay, but so the original thing you guys were talking about was dive teams, right?
Oops.
Yes, and here's the other one right here, real fast before we
Okay.
move on. Here's the other one, and this is another, and this is why I say it's bullshit, because just look at it. I mean, you can tell just by, okay, it says, Burr, I woke up, B-U-R-R, Burr, I woke up, it's supposed to probably say, but I woke up, it was getting cold, damn, I thought my mom would be getting worried, so I thought I'd better give her a call. I found my phone that had fallen off my lap when I had fallen asleep. There was no power when I tried to open it. It was flat. My car was flat and my phone was flat. Okay, that doesn't even sound like anybody from from America, and that's
Or
disgusting that they would even
passed
try to troll.
5th grade or anything.
They said I Googled the same thing and it said UK. So yeah, I mean, come on.
My phone was flat.
Are you back up here, chick?
I am.
Okay.
Thought maybe I got churched again.
Oh
Shit.
Wow, people just have no shame.
There's no power when I tried to open it. It was flat.
And
Okay, yeah.
my car was flat and my phone was flat. Do they mean dead? They probably meant dead, and they just didn't use the right word.
I need to go find Dietz's video so we can watch her video where it says they did check Prosser count or Prosser because that's what we were talking about the dive team.
Okay.
And she said about 3 videos back that Dietz on the streets She said 3 videos back. There's one on there where it says they did search. So
Yeah, because I just dug up all the Twitter things, and yeah, they
oh,
have
okay.
listed like they had all these teams, and they stated that they did have a lot of volunteer teams come afterwards and search independently as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably said one hand didn't know what the other was doing.
Pretty much, I guess they were just expecting if they had results, well, I mean, they knew who was there because they listed, Placer was kind of on it. I mean, they had those daily updates with man hours, what teams were utilized, and stuff like
Right.
that. So it's
So,
all
yeah.
documented, yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say, and it's almost like there's, you know what I mean. The left hand don't know what the right hand's doing.
Yep.
But
Like,
they called Alameda, and that is not listed from like the early on tweets that I was looking at. It was not listed as an agency helping. So why did he call Alameda County?
I don't know, but that just adds more confusion to the bullshit.
Shocking that Tyler would do such a thing.
Yeah, I don't understand why he would even.
Dude got booted off to what, the Facebook, and now what? He's just gonna call random agencies? I don't get it. Like, clearly they're telling you to shut the fuck.
And then the officer's like, "Well, no, that don't sound very good, does it?"
Yeah, like,
Well,
what?
no, it don't actually. And you know what? That another thing too is I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting here thinking,
Cops don't talk
why
like
in
that.
the hell are people looking at Xana May and Ronnie anyways? These people are on the internet. They don't have a fucking clue. They don't know shit about shit. And they don't know about this girl, and they don't know anything about anything. If you're going to be looking at people, you need to be looking more at like the police and the police departments and the different departments that they're doing, because like I said, the left hand don't know the right hand. They don't know what they're doing. The investigation basically was like, what we can say, we can't really say botched from the beginning, but it was obviously first it went from an abduction. I mean, I think people are just looking at they're looking in the wrong directions.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know, and we can all use common sense to know, Xana May didn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, was she sketch? Yeah, she was a little sketch. It was a little sketch that she went out there and kayaked at that lake at that time when there's other lakes closer to her that she could have done. Yeah, the excuses she used were sketchy as hell. People are going to look at her like, what the hell?
Right.
But there's no reason to dig into her family, dig into her life, dig into her niece, go by her hairline, go check in this, go check in that. There's just no fucking call for that shit.
No.
And I do recommend people go to Triple T video and look at her military credentials before they want to judge her.
I mean, and she was in the military. Yes, she was. I don't know why people are saying she wasn't. Yes, she was. Just let it go. I mean, she was in the military. Yes, she was. It's been proven. Move on.
Right.
Move on.
She's a high ranking.
But I mean, like I said, what I want to know is why the police are saying, yeah, we searched here. No, we didn't search here. Yeah, we searched here. Then they didn't search here. Then they're saying, no, don't search here. They're telling AWP, don't search here. We've already searched here. We've already got it covered. Then they got one on the thing saying, no, we didn't search there. We searched everywhere but there. I mean, come on, you guys we need to be looking at the real problems here. Like, and checking TV with his bullshit, talking about he called the police department. Everybody call the police department, call him. Checking TV's like, oh, they didn't answer. I tried to call him. Everybody on here, you guys need to call him. You guys need to call him. And then when they do, you fucking lie to him, and then you lie to him and don't give him the laptop. The grandpa got the laptop and was like, here, can I even touch this? Do you guys want this? Is this part of the investigation?
Well, he also called the wrong sheriff department, which right now Placer is literally on fire and has been for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
So,
right, and then so you want to, instead of calling Placer County or Placer, you call Alameda. Why? They're not even.
No. I mean, is somebody supposed to live in that region or something? Is it because of Jane Doe saying that, like, people from Incline?
Oh, that's another thing too. The Jane Doe call. No, you got the voices covered up. You got the names covered up. Nobody knows who it is. You could have anybody off the streets go in there and make some shit up. And matter of fact, I got my notes too. I enlisted all that shit out of, but still wrote my notes. I still got the shit wrote down. I added more to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I thought some of that. Okay, so I think that would be Elsa, and there was like discrepancies in times, if you remember in the beginning when she had said like, I had seen, Kylie at this time, and then somebody had asked her on Facebook, and they're like, oh, they must have, misstated it. Like it really does sound like it's her account.
There's just too many people.
I know too many people are now trying to stir things up.
We'll stir things up, but nobody can tell the truth. Nobody's telling the truth. So I mean, it's like what
Right.
Right. It's like they lie about everything. Anytime they open their mouth, it's a fucking lie.
Yep.
And I guess Olivia's saying that she's gonna have another like audio ready on Monday of somebody, because she said she was trying to talk to more kids and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know much about her to be able to speak to her credibility, as a creator.
Oh, wait a minute. You said what? She's gonna have more kids come. Oh, let's throw in some more interviews with no names and no voices and just random ass shit. Let's do that. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's gonna make things any better,
Yeah. I mean, it could be a good service if there are kids that really do want to speak out, but see how horrible people are just being massacred online. Like I could totally understand that, but yeah, I don't know. The whole thing has become such a circus.
Yeah,
So I don't know if
perfectly
it's really
imperfect
helpful.
says I thought the Jane Doe crap was fake. Just my opinion. Yeah, I did too. I
Yeah.
honestly did too.
The first one
And
for sure. The first one for sure.
yeah, and the second one they're saying was this Elsa.
Yeah, and I think it is. I believe it's Elsa, but obviously I don't know that for sure.
I said everything is just so
Because
suspicious.
it corresponded with, here's another discrepancy, and I actually got in a fight with Tyler over this because he had said that Jagger had said there was parking down by the water, and I was like, no, he was, and I went on. I was like, he wasn't even there, so how would he know, And she kind of clarified that there was people parking down there, so I kind of find that to be slightly credible.
Yeah, I completely had the party location wrong. I thought it was over on the campground side.
Yeah, because like they were stating that in public just because they didn't want to like go into the, okay, this is a special area of
Gotcha.
they just said it to be like just the area in general.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of people did until we started looking further, and the locals were like, no, because the campground has rules, like
Yep.
quiet time by what, like 10, like it's when the party like started. So yeah. Why wouldn't they go to? I can't.
Well, ladies, I gotta pop off. I've been working all morning. Could you tell? But I have a meeting now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for coming up and chit chatting. I appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Welcome anytime.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And I did pin the link, so anybody that wants to come up is welcome to come up. It's like I said, it's pretty much open. And like I said, I was responding to the lady last night from the videos with Tyler and the Zav girl situation. I think that was just a big ass mess to begin with, because you've seen Tyler type that in the chat. And I think another thing too is you tried to go to Brittany J, you tried to come over here, you tried to go to, when I didn't answer you fast enough, you tried to type in the chat to Captain Kurt Reacts, trying to get him to pick up, to grab hold, and I don't think that was helpful by any means at all.
No, she was so adamant that meant that there was a new timeline, like Kylie was there. She completely misunderstood that, and it was going so crazy about it. It's like, dude, you're wrong. Just stop. It's not even what you heard or what happened. I don't know. She was really upset about it. I don't. Ugh. I mean, maybe it was more of like a frustration she felt with just the children kind of being
Well, okay, this is the
exposed.
thing. We were talking up here just normal like this, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, somebody hits the link. I'm like, okay, cool, And in the back chat, they said, don't bring me up here. I just wanted to, talk to you for a second. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I saw the back chats that were coming up. I was like, good Lord, am I missing something?
Oh, yeah, you were up here when that was going on, wasn't you?
Yeah.
So then you've seen it. Okay, so I
Yeah.
didn't say anything. And then somebody tried to mention, I think Nick was trying to mention it. And I'm like, no, Nick, don't bring it up. Just don't even say it out loud, just.
I feel really bad even like talking about this case because I legitimately think that Zav left because she was crying and she hasn't streamed since. Like, I feel really bad.
Well, I thought okay, so they said her internet went down.
Whose internet? Her internet went down? What?
Zav's
When?
internet went down is what
Well,
Bella, which is one of Zav's friends, came on here yesterday and said that her internet went down.
Oh, but she still hasn't streamed since then, unless it's still been out that whole time. But I think that
I don't know. I haven't went on Zav's. I thought she did like a members only or something last night or something. I don't know. Somebody did
maybe
members only. Maybe they did. Maybe it wasn't her. I don't know. Could have been somebody else. I really don't know. I haven't checked to see if she's been live or not. I don't know.
not in
But like I said, after
publicly.
okay, so
Yeah, she might have done a membership one. That would make more sense. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, yesterday, and then it didn't even hit it, none of this even hit me until Laura was live, because Laura went live before I was even done. Now, at first I'm like, why the fuck didn't she come up on my panel and say what she needed to say? You know what I'm saying? While we were all here, why didn't she come up here? But she was busy with something else and she was on the phone. So, okay, cool. Do your thing, whatever. But it didn't even make sense. Nothing. It didn't all click together until I heard her saying on her live that this lady had tried to reach out to her as well. And then I said, oh my God, what the hell? She came up as two different names. The first name she came up as was like anonymous something something. Then she talks about sending me a video that these big YouTubers have. I already read it out. Matter of fact, I can go read them again. The screenshots. Let me go back here. I'll read them again.
Yeah, I don't know where her disconnect was on that. Where if they said even, it was just a video of 5 dudes. Like, okay.
Yeah, she had read it, and Tyler said, well, she didn't want to be mentioned. And I'm like, okay, cool. I won't mention you. I won't bring you up. I don't want to cause any stress or any, you know what I mean? Like, I'll respect that. The first thing she had said was, talk about Cash Cow. I have proof of the big, huge YouTube channels having new video from the night Kylie passed that they're passing around secretly.
Oh my goodness.
And so I gave her my email, and she goes, you can tell them what I said, but do not tell them who I am. And I said, okay, which I didn't have a problem.
Shady.
You know what I mean?
It's a little shady, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, because I didn't answer her fast enough on her email, she came down into my chat and seen Captain Kurt Reacts, and she tagged him and said, Captain Kurt Reacts, I have new information that I think you want to have. Da, 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 da.
That's how people can like.
So depending on
something and just go crazy.
So basically, all she's seen, and this is how the shit got started last night. That Zav had a video of Kylie with 5 guys on the night she went missing, which is a fucking lie, and it's not fucking true. But this is how it got started yesterday. So she sees, okay, so this I can't even think of her fucking name now. What was she in here under yesterday?
Fueled by Coffee. It was like something. Fueled by Coffee.
Yeah, Fueled by Coffee. So anyhow, so Fueled by Coffee is obviously watching Zav Girl. She sees that Tyler typed in the chat, he's got this exclusive video, or he has this video, or whatever. So she takes it upon herself to screenshot that, and then she assumes that it's a video of Kylie that night on the night she went missing with 5 guys, runs with it, tries to take the information to Brittany J, and Brittany J didn't bring it up from that I'm aware of. From what I've been told, she didn't bring it up. She didn't want anything to do with it. So she then went to another stream and tried to get them to bring it up. She came over here and tried to have, email it to us and get us to bring it up. And then she had went to Laura, and apparently, now I didn't know this, but Laura said last night when she was live that they had been emailing back and forth about it. So that's another reason why I couldn't figure out why Laura didn't come up here and squash the whole situation if she had been emailing her about it and she knew about it. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? So as I'm listening to her, I'm going back and forth listening to what she's saying and what Laura's saying. And she's like, I told you there's not a video of Kylie with 5 guys. That's not. And Zav Girl was in the back chat and she said, I don't have that video. I never got that video.
Right.
Stop saying that.
Yep. And I believe her. I will believe Zav over Tyler any day. So.
Right. And I know Zav Girl's not going to sit and fucking lie about it. I mean, it was nice of her to even come over here and get up on the panel anyways.
Yep. I totally agree. And she did not deserve that lady just going nuts on her. And like the way she was even trying to secretly explain it made no sense. If you had a video that changes the case, like what? Nobody has a video that changes the whole case.
Yeah. So she tries going off, right? Like she's like comes up. Well then, okay, so then she comes up under a different name. Like she was under a different name. I didn't even know this. So when I think it was Jamie or Janie, she had popped up. I had actually came back and there was 2 people in the chat, in the back chat. So I popped them both up on panel and she was one of them. And yeah, B Tim, you were up here too. He said, yeah, next time we need to ask people to bring proof and screenshots and timestamps before they show up making any accusations. Amen. Okay. Amen.
Agreed.
Because I'm really tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, because I think my internet had cut off and I dropped down and I was like, yep, I'm just going to leave that alone. And stayed in chat watching that whole thing. Man, that lady was just so upset. I guess she must have just heard something.
Kendra said Tyler never said that either, to clarify. So I don't know. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Laura told the Fueled by Coffee woman that she never emailed her back. Okay, well, yeah, either way, I just know that she was trying to get she messaged me. She went to Brittany. She went to Captain Kurt Reacts. She went to Laura. I mean, she was trying to spread it far and wide.
And this bum dude, I caught him trolling around, freaking out on all kinds of channels too. Like you guys had ended up blocking him.
Yeah, because he was in here trying to ask you for your email to troll you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I don't know what he was going so hard about because clearly it never got released anywhere else. Unless, no, I don't think.
Well, Jess, you can't. She said, I don't believe anything without facts. I'm sorry. I don't care who it is, what you say. You have to prove what you say to me. You have to prove what you say to me. Yeah, pretty much, because, I mean, there's so many fucking people that just lie just to be lying or insert themselves into this case because they want, you know what I mean? It's just, come on.
Yep. But is it even not what? Didn't Poe say, like, believe nothing that you hear and, like, half or a quarter of what you see? Like, right. Yeah, receipts upon receipts, please. Yeah, I'm totally about that, too. Because this case.
And then hold on, Monica said then she started accusing Zav of zooming in on Kylie's chest. Like, what the fuck? Can you explain what you're talking about instead of making it seem like she was sexualizing Kylie? It was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, come on. We got to cut that shit out. Like, come on. In that video, yeah, I was gonna say Kim C said the lady really believed what she was saying. This is okay, so what she was saying, this is all the fuck. Okay, hold on. The lady really believed what she was saying. This is all the fucking fault for going into Zav's chat and clickbaiting, but now they want to make her out to be crazy when go figure. I guess I kind of missed that. But yeah, Tyler was in there clickbaiting. He shouldn't have been in there doing that anyways. But I don't think she should have made such a big deal out of this video and going from creator to creator to creator, telling us about it, telling us to find, that there's a secret video going around. You know what I mean? Because it starts a whole lot of bullshit unnecessarily.
It just seemed like she was really like honed in and upset, and by something she had seen. She could not. It was so emotional. I think she just couldn't look past it. I don't think that she maybe had like malicious intent in saying that. I just think she misunderstood and was really upset.
Yeah, like, you know what? Maybe that is. Maybe she thought there was a video. You know what I mean? And maybe she was really upset about it. But yeah. I just feel like there was definitely a better way to go about it instead of trying to be sneaky on my fucking panel. Like, don't put my name out. Don't put my name up there. Don't, this, that. But you wanted to put it out there and you wanted to talk about it. I don't know. I just feel like I definitely need to, if somebody wants to come up and do that stuff. We need. I mean, we need to talk prior before it's done, because it causes a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nobody took that and ran, did they? Like, did they take that belief and like run with it after you had confronted her?
Well, I don't think it was. I don't think it was said. Well, she went to Laura's chat after ours. When I closed the live down, she went to Laura's chat. That's where I heard all the shit about her messaging Laura, and that they had been talking about it before, which Laura is friends with Tyler. So I figured Laura would have
Yep.
shut that shit down right away, because she's friends with Tyler, and she, you know what I mean?
Yep, I agree. Yeah, she
So
would
if he
have
never
known.
sent the video, but why the fuck would Tyler go into Zap Girl's chat when he has Zap Girl's email and he can talk to her on the side? Why would you go into a chat where she's got 4,000 or 5,000 people and say that you have a video that no one has seen about Kylie, or whatever the fuck he said in his to make people freak out like this? Because I'm telling you, she's not the only one who's seen the Tyler going in and using that.
Oh no, because exposure, remember? And then he jumped up, I think, to 50K in subs after he did like the stream of him together with Sav. He's literally trying to like eat out of her hand. You know what I mean? Like he's
Well,
trying
I knew that when
to.
he was on Zav Girl's panel.
Right.
There's another
And
creator who went up on Zav Girl's panel and just sat there. Like, they're definitely using her for subs, and you know what I'm saying, for people to go out. I mean, you can tell. Come on
yeah,
now.
yeah. Especially when Tyler like split the stream to be like doing the
Oh
stream at the
yeah,
same time with her. I was like,
he's on her live with her, doing a live with her, and then he's like, I had a live scheduled. Can we just split the stream and I just stream yours? Like, really? You're gonna fucking? Are you serious?
yep. And then he hit
So instead of getting
50K.
down
Yeah.
and going to your live stream and doing your live, you're just gonna stream Zav Girl's live and sit on her fucking panel. What?
That was the day that I unsubscribed officially. Not that I watched him really, but I was like, now I officially do not like you strongly.
Yeah,
I was like, that's really disgusting, actually.
I know, Gladys. She said Zav showed Xanime's niece because it was on the news, but she showed a video of Jagger's graduation and implied that one of those girls on the video looked like Xanime's niece.
Right, and
Yeah,
then
I
they
don't even
just
know why Xanime's niece even keeps getting brought up. I really don't. I mean, she's fucking 11. Like, I don't know. Like I said, and I know she was on the news thing. I already said how I felt about that. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna keep going over it. You know.
right. I mean, I'll give you that the girl looks older than 11, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And clearly she had some kind of confirmation bias because she's like, you have to admit. They look like no, we don't have to admit that because it's irrelevant. So yeah. And yeah, what information would she possibly have to keep going over right now? I saw a post on Facebook, no lie, and it was like of um the surveillance footage, the last one, and they said that the one shoulder where like the hair is mostly covering it, that there's a bird nesting on it. Sorry. And they were like, what is she like Snow White of the animals? I'm like, what does that have to do with this? I can't even take it. I was like, is this person really saying a bird? Is there a bird hiding there? People are crazy.
Hold on. Somebody said no, it was Sammy at Jagger's graduation. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know. I mean, I said they're all friends. I mean, they're all friends. So they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be at each other's graduations. They've hung out with each other. Like, they're all friends, you know?
yeah, but they were trying to make this big deal out of, and you don't even see. Sorry, excuse me. You don't even see who Sammy's running to because that was a big thing. They watched it, and now apparently they've went and watched like Sammy's graduation or something. But they're
Well,
like, oh look,
hold on, Tony, because I wanted to address you anyways. Okay, so you said, hold on. Tony says, yeah, me too. No more Tyler Feller for me. As a pastor, he should have immediately respected Kylie's mother's wishes. Money before God. Shame, shame. Right, and I do agree. I do agree with that. However, I do want to talk to you though, because you were in Laura's chat last night telling her that I was dogging her and I was dragging her and I was being really shitty about her, and no, the fuck I wasn't. So I don't know where that came from or where you thought you heard me dragging her or, you know, going hard at her, but I never was. I'm not going to agree with everything she does, and I don't have to. But I don't appreciate you doing that either. And yeah, I do have screenshots of Laura's chats where people were in there talking about Queen B was talking shit about you. No, I wasn't.
I didn't even hear
And
her
if I
name
have
come
something to
up
say to Laura, I will
yesterday.
definitely say it to fucking Laura. I don't.
You didn't. I swear, I don't remember her coming up at all yesterday.
I thought she was in the chat when when they said something, but she was going live about it. But see, like I said, she was busy. I didn't know. I went into her chat and said, hey, like I have a hard enough time staying on my own life. You know what I mean? Like I have a hard enough time paying attention to what's going on my life. It's hard for me to go pay attention to other people's lives and their chats all the time. Like I can't. I used to be able to, but I really can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to pay attention. Like I mean, I have to pause and mute and like leave. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you have spies out. That's why
The
I be
day after
creeping.
Laura told that girl off, yes, you did. No, I didn't. I did not talk shit about her. No, I did not.
And
I said I was going to come on here and I was going to read the email and I was going to talk about what went on between them because I was upset that she just got the fuck down and left when she could have talked to me. I didn't know that was going on and it wasn't my fault. So there was no reason for her to get down and go live. We've already emailed each other and talked about the shit. So it is what it is.
yeah.
But I was never over here dragging her.
Right. I know people really like need to disassociate like criticism from bashing. So it's like nobody, no matter, like even in friendships, like there's going to be days where somebody does something that irks you and whatever, like you may be like frustrated
Yeah,
about
and
it or,
I have no problem telling Laura. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was between
yeah,
her and that girl, and they have their own issues and they have their own things. That has nothing to do with me, first of all, and second of all, uh, I've talked to Laura. Matter of fact, I've talked to her about that already. So I don't know when that was, a week ago or whatever, but I've already spoken to her about that.
and right, and Laura is somebody you could just go to and talk to about it, you know what I mean? So it isn't necessary to have like people
I
running
like
around.
Laura. I know a lot of people don't like her. I know that she's got a lot of people that don't hang out. You know, they talk shit about her. She's, you know, haters or whatever you want to call them, whatever she calls them, her haters or whatever. She's got a lot of people that she doesn't like, but she's been on here a hell of a lot longer than I have. She's done
Yeah,
things that, you know what I'm saying? She's done things that I don't agree of and I would never do.
but that,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I mean, we're on YouTube. We're on a fucking panel. I'm not going to sit here and not like somebody because they did something to someone else 10 years ago. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't work
everybody,
like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be. And yeah, the coffee lady was wild as hell yesterday. Those accusations. I mean, I didn't know what video she was talking about. I had no idea. I seen the screenshots, but I'd seen them closer when Laura put them up on her screen yesterday because, when she said they had been talking back and forth, I'm like, damn, so you've been making rounds. You went from my chat, you went to Brittany's chat, you went to Zav. Obviously, she was in Zav Girl's chat.
well, I mean, she must have really thought that it was like groundbreaking. I mean, I guess if had said conspiracy occurred, I could see somebody going hard, but yeah, that
And
she
well, she
wasn't
said
able
you have an
to
obligation to your subscribers, and you do. You know what I mean? If you get a video like that, but you have an obligation to tell the police if you're getting a video of Kylie with five guys
yeah,
on the night she goes up missing. That video you should have been turned that into the police right away. It shouldn't be
right.
circling around on fucking YouTube as the next best thing to play because oh my gosh,
That's what I
there's a
was
rumor that she was with
misunderstanding
five
at
guys,
first. Which she like,
and it's
we
not true.
you should have told us. I'm like, is that what you're saying? That like she would have just promised somebody anonymity, and you're saying that she should have turned around and broke that? Like that's what I didn't understand at first. But I guess she I guess she must have misinterpreted that as like I won't tell the police, which is not even what was stated. Yeah, I think it was just emotions wrapped up a little bit too tight. Well, especially because she said, yeah, she has a child named Kylie. So I think, she's kind of got a little too close.
Well, yeah, and that's why I said all of us are affected by different cases for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
some cases don't interest us at all.
yeah,
Some cases, like, you know, we can relate to, or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's some kind of way that you feel closer to one, you know, you feel like you need to talk about one case more than you need to talk about another one.
yeah.
But I do feel like there's a lot of good cases and a lot of people and a lot of missing people and a lot of missing persons cases that could be spoke about and talked about that are no longer being talked about. I will say this much though. There was a lady that came in here and she was really upset. She said that one of my mods was being really shitty to her and they weren't taking the time to listen to her and blah, blah, blah. Now, she messaged me and was super fucking rude. So I never did go back over it. But anyhow, there was another, she had brought it up. There was another guy, well, not a guy. He's a younger guy, I guess like, I want to say 16. Don't hold me to the, don't hold me to the facts here because I'm not sure. I can't remember for 100%, but he went missing in Truckee. It was like 5 or 6 years ago.
There's been a few people have been bringing that up. I only did like minimal. I like crashed after this research. So I only did like minimal
but he's
research.
never been found and never been heard of. Nothing. Like it just like disappeared.
They've been bringing it up on Facebook. Yeah, because that's what they're starting to go into about these other cases.
Yeah, and so because I was like, well, you know, and it made me wonder, like, has this been like, have they had any missing kids? You know, kids go missing from there before. How, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this the only, you know, case that's happened in a long time?
Or, I mean, let's not even forget about, you know, what happened with Wu. That's why so many people are hung up on how, you know, quote unquote corrupt, like, you know, the police are, even though Placer, did way better job of investigating. And once it got handed over to Nevada, like everything went dead. But I don't know, people seem to feel that there's some kind of corruption. And because some of these kids are related to Ellie.
Yes, now that's another thing too.
Kate is, but in Sacramento.
Well, that's another thing too, is they're talking about Sammy and her parents being lawyers and attorneys and stuff like that.
But they're older people. I don't think that.
But I mean, if they were that concerned for their daughter, why would they let her go on and do an interview with Tony fucking Dodge?
She might have done that on her own accord without telling her parents.
Right, true. But he did just say he was going to talk to her about coming on again. Not that I think he will, but...
No, she won't. She will not.
But he is talking about, you know, I think I'm going to get another exclusive interview. But he just said that.
Tony, I know. I heard him say it. I was laughing because I had like woke up and I couldn't find anything to watch. So I was like, whatever. Let's see what this.
I can't believe that. I really hope she wouldn't talk. I mean, honestly, I hope these kids talk to the police department and their parents, and that's it. I really hope they are not going to YouTube, like the whole thing with Olivia. And I do think the kids do probably talk to Olivia because she is on TikTok. She is younger. She does, you know what I mean? And she does have a lot of what is that, followers on TikTok? What do they call those?
I don't use TikTok.
Followers or following. She's got a pretty big following or whatever. I don't know. She's got, they're not subscribers, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just, I think it's following. I don't know.
But she's got a lot of, you know, not subscribers, but she's got a lot of people that follow her or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, she's also proven, if legitimate, okay, that she would keep anonymity. Like, again, I can't speak to the validity of other interviews, but you know, if in fact those were people speaking out, she proved that she would absolutely make sure they were anonymous. So maybe they appreciate that.
Hold on. Stacy Tully says, Ellie. Okay, so Ellie isn't talking about her. Talking about it, her family and friends don't want to know. So if we shut up and move on, what happens to Kylie's justice? Well, until November 1st. It comes and we get the autopsy. I don't think it's a justice for Kylie kind of a situation at this point, but that's just my own opinion. I know other people do feel it's that way, and that's okay. You know, like everyone's entitled to their own opinions and their own thoughts. But at this point, until we hear something from her family, the parents, the police, you know, some people that matter.
Yeah.
I don't think that there really is a justice for Kylie. I haven't even seen no justice for Kylie groups. Like
I have, like they're starting because of AWP. tripling
okay.
down on.
Yeah, well, I don't do Facebook, so I don't know. But I haven't heard of any. I didn't know. Maybe they do have them already. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I only go on there to look for like updates because the last update where it said the police aren't saying squat was behind a paywall on like the Reno Gazette or whatever that was. So I was like, screw it, I'll go on the Facebook and look. And yeah, and it does. It really has to do with AWP saying, you know what, I don't care what the police say. We're putting out the video to show it was foul play. They're like,
Yeah,
our opinion will never change. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that's some serious like allegations right there. And that's why people don't like, especially with them, a lot of people, not seeing the wrong in what they said and did initially. And again, not to take away any, credit where it's due, but so people are taking so much to heart that they're saying it is foul play. And I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to move past that.
well, there's already been people who have said, even if they come out and say it's an accident, that they're not going to believe that. So
100%. Yeah, that's what they said. Yep.
I kind of feel like it's like the Watts case all over again. They're just like picking apart any little bit of a thing. And I think, like I said, I think the main thing is the kids that are still like the kids that are here that are, that are going into college, trying to get jobs or trying to move on and go into college and stuff. Or, they just happen to
Right.
go to a party one night that they weren't supposed to be at. And next thing you know, now they're on a bunch of YouTubes or, you know what I mean? Like, being
Or maybe
accused
they
of
weren't
things.
allowed to be there, but either way, because it seems to be a local thing. Like this is how it is, and we may not understand it from where we live and how different things might be, but I'm not
Right.
justifying that they should be like, kids are out drunk driving and doing all this crazy stuff, but you know, I it just seems like this one somehow went awry, and that I think a lot of people in that area too are feeling like judged. Which people, I mean, they are judging him. I've heard people say like all of those parents need to be arrested, and da 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 da. And it's like, no. Imagine if Tony Dodge does another interview and breaks the case. It's that okay on my dying day? There's no way. Especially if Sammy has a criminal attorney now, on top of like her mother attorney. So no. Also, what the newest rumor is like Sammy having a twin brother. That's not true. She has an older brother, but everybody thought her age was older. So I'm just gonna clarify that. She does have an older brother though. And could they have hired an attorney because he possibly bought something and could be like in trouble for it? All things I want to know. But yeah, again, until the police say anything, it's really not fair to like pass judgment on these families anymore. I'm all alone.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you up here. My phone shut off.
No, no worries. I was just like, I can't even
Hold
see the
on.
comments.
I trust AWP. I like AWP too. And I really I trusted them as well. I thought they did an amazing, they still do. I still think they are amazing. I think they do amazing work. I think what they do is wonderful. But I also think not, or leaving here, we'll put it this way, leaving it open to speculation on Jagger was what left a really bad taste in my mouth about it. That's maybe a better way to put it. Because I
But that
really
just
think AWP, I think they're amazing, and I think what they do is amazing. I don't want to take away from that because I think
no,
it's
no,
great.
no. Yeah, credit, definitely credit where credit is due, 100%.
But I
But
also think that this was a new case. This is an open, active investigation. They normally don't work these kind of cases. And I say that like they don't work these kind of cases. even though like they work these cases all the time, like but not like open, active, major
They've
cases
done,
that are going on like right now, you know. And I think they
yeah.
did. I think they did the best they could with what they had to work with, but I feel
But
like
now that they're
they should
tripling
learn from their
down,
mistakes. Yeah, they should learn from their mistakes and learn from the things that they got, you know, backlash about or whatever, and apply it to the next case that they work, or the next, you know what I'm saying? Like if they ever do another open investigation, maybe they can do things a little differently. You know, make sure they have the both parents' numbers, make sure that, you know, it's not
yeah.
posted to social media before family knows, make sure that, you know, just different things, you know what I mean? Just
I wish they wouldn't have danced on that, so around that question too so much when they were with McDonough. You know, to vindicate SF, it was kind of, they danced around that answer, and that really kind of bothered me. But the tripling down on foul play, even now, that, I mean, that was only what, a week ago or less. It was like Sunday they said that. So clearly they're not taking lessons from anything that's happened, and they're
yes,
telling
William
people,
Eyelash, I am responding to last night's stream because we got off last night's stream and Laura had went live about the lady who was up here with Zav Girl. If you watched last night's stream, then you'll know Fueled by Coffee was up here talking to Zav Girl. She was the original person about the video with Kylie, who said there was a video. She actually seen Tyler Feller comment in Zav Girl's chat that there was a video of Kylie, that he had some exclusive video, and this video supposedly was Kylie with 5 guys at 1:23 a.m. on the night she went missing, and it is not true. There is no video of that. There's no, Tyler doesn't have that video. Zav Girl never got that video, and it was made. I need to make sure that was very fucking clear,
yeah,
because apparently she's been trying to reach out to other creators about this video as well. So yes, I'm going to respond to it. And like I said, AWP responded to The Sun, which was about Jagger getting death threats. And I did hear from him last night, and I did speak with him last night. So yes, I'm going to finish on with the stream and the conversation so that I can end this right here. So like I said, after today, I'd rather not speak on Kylie until we hear something on the first. There's nothing else really left to talk about.
yeah.
So to answer your question, I hope that was a good enough answer for you.
Did you even tag? I don't think you tagged Kylie,
Yeah,
did
Nancy,
you?
I did have a stream last night.
No. She's saying today. Like, is this
Oh
this is
yeah, I started my stream today, and YouTube just went crazy. I don't know, everybody went down. Like it was buffering. I was in the middle of reading something, and it just started buffering and just shut everything down. So I don't know.
no? She's saying
Uh,
tag. But you're tagged at AWP, right? Like,
yep, and
I
I tagged it at Check It TV too because I couldn't tag them before, but yeah, I tagged them both. AWP is the one that responded to Jagger, or responded to The Sun about Jagger, and the tow truck guy is the one who would put that
I know
claim
they're
out.
just
You know what I
accusing
mean?
you. They're accusing you of, after talking to Zev, of today hashtagging Kylie Rodney, and I didn't see that hashtag, but I could be wrong.
Well, no, and I said last night I can't be talking shit and saying stuff like that and then tagging her in my post. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
That
that
doesn't look
it's not.
good. That doesn't
It,
look good for me either. I can't speak on somebody and then turn around and do what I'm speaking about. You know what I'm saying?
that's what
That's
they're
not right.
accusing of you of right now, is what I'm trying to explain to you. They're
Right.
saying
Well, I know
that,
that is.
right.
That's why I tried
Okay.
to explain to them. I was responding from the stream last night. That to finish last
Uh,
night's stream, to finish up the conversation. So, you know, when I'm having a stream 2 days from now, people don't come in and say, "Did you see that AWP responded to The Sun about Jagger's death threats? Did you see that?"
I saw somebody going over that, and I was like, wow, the nerve.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like they could have cleared this up a long time ago. Why did it take The Sun? I've been sitting here screaming this shit for fucking weeks now.
Well,
Jagger's
listen,
innocent. He wasn't there. He's already showed the police timestamps, locations, pictures, videos. I mean, come on.
I think well, there's, I mean, like a lot of people have pointed out, a lot of those kids look alike. So they thought maybe that was enough ambiguity, but like obviously everybody always looked at like the ex or the current, boyfriend and stuff like that. So yeah, they should have known that a lot of people would just naturally drift to that instead of like critically thinking like, hey, it could be, oh, this a gazillion other dudes that live in California,
Yeah. Well, and like they said, they all dress the same out there, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, that's Kathy said that too. She lives out there too.
Well, I saw pictures of like the other friend that's like part of their group, and yeah, they look all the
Well,
same.
and okay, even I mean that could be said. Yeah, I mean, he could have been, talking about whoever, but in this case, who does it sound like he's talking about?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because most people are
You know,
naturally gonna look to the ex or the current boyfriend. Like,
and
yeah,
you leave people to speculate, they're gonna think about stuff like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like they really are. And uh like I said, I can't. I mean, and I can't even lie. When Ronnie came on here and said that he was trolling Ryan back, I'm like, well, you wonder why the fuck he's fucking with you, because you're on here trolling him and shit and doing shit back to him. But then he's like, that's the only way I could really get him back, which I understand that. You know what I mean? Like I get that. But if
I
you don't want to deal with the bullshit, then why are you trolling him back?
he
You
didn't
know what I
troll him
mean?
in the
Leave
sense
him
of
the fuck alone.
he didn't message him. He didn't do any of that. I think he misused the word troll because literally all he did was change the name on his Instagram account. He didn't message. He didn't send white like guy. He had nothing to do with that. He didn't really actually troll Ryan. He just put the name Miro on his profile, like as a joke. Because how would he know that this dude was gonna go nutsoid, And then he deleted his profile. That was it.
Perplexed said, Captain Napkin, you ready to fight?
Well, oh.
Hold on, Psychobabble constantly tags Kylie in his post and talks crap about Ryan. He's been going hard at Ryan. He's been
Dude, I
going
just
fucking
watched
super hard.
today's post and where he went at Patty, and yeah,
Why?
because she's doing Ryan's bidding and continuing the narrative and he said virtual signaling the Creek Squad to be going after people. So yeah, he's really upset. Like he was calmer yesterday
Well,
when he had
doesn't
his
Patty just do
stream.
her own? I mean, she pretty much does her own thing, don't she?
Yeah, but I mean, she's doing this kind of on behalf of her son, if you think about it, because he's the one that put this out there. Now he's not online, and she's continuing it, and there is a question of whether she honestly believes that what he said or like this conspiracy is true, or she's just following the bandwagon because she feels like she has to, like a lot of people feel like they have to.
Okay, so we have, let's see, Memes World Productions, XX Memes, and they're saying I'm biased. I won't let someone in. No, you're fucking trolling. Why the fuck would I let you come in and troll this fucking stream? Sorry, not gonna happen.
Oh, goodness.
Not gonna happen.
Especially when you see what
That's
kind of
the only
people.
reason why the fuck you're in here. That's the only reason why you want to up here. So no, you're not even backstage anymore. And no, not gonna happen. Who worries about Ryan? No, we read a fucking comment and talked about him. Captain Kirk, don't you even come in here starting your shit.
Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah,
He
no.
What's Laura talking about? Cap and Napkin, you want to fight? What happened? What was she talking about? She said, hold on, I gotta finish pouring 4 candles and I'll pop up. You have to see this. What candles you making, girl? And did you hear the police? Listen, Laura, did you see where Tyler called the police station and was talking to him about the dive, like where they said the divers were never in Prosser? Which I'm sure you probably already have, but
Why would Alameda respond? I don't get it, because yeah, they list literally all the teams on those Twitter update posts or whatever, and Alameda is not on there. I don't get it. Maybe she knows why they chose that. I'd see. And why would a lieutenant? That's a high-ranking officer. Why would they be like, Yeah, that would look bad. Like that. Uh, to me, that sounds more suspect than Ronnie phone call. Like,
Well, yeah, and like I said, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know. I seen Ickmel just finally did something on Kylie.
Jagger.
Yeah, Jagger and yeah, I seen he just finally, which he hasn't said anything since it's been a while.
Yeah,
He's been doing like police chases and shit.
yeah. He
Oh,
kind
hold
of.
on. She said, yes, I know about it. Plus, I have more. Also, perplexed. Go watch Captain Neptune's video too when you get a chance. She dropped a new video about Check It TV.
I saw the thumbnail. It was awesome.
Yeah, she cracked me. Well, she and I showed it last night, and there was a clip channel that used it or whatever. She's like, "How the hell did they get that picture?" I'm like, "We shared it last night."
Yeah. Or even the Juan Ross. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Ooh, winter What about Halloween? Is there Halloween candles?
You know what? Somebody said there was Halloween, or I don't know if Laura, do you make Halloween candles or just Christmas? I think she's just making Christmas ones right now. Maybe, I don't know. She said something about apple. Let's see.
Yeah, winter
Winter
candy.
candy
Yeah,
apple. That smells fire.
but definitely more of a like Thanksgiving vibe and stuff. Needs like pumpkins and ghosties. So is she saying that she knows why Tyler called that county or that sheriff's department? Let me look through these tweets.
Oh, Annie, that was really nice. She said I wrote you a nice post. Queen, mad respect for you. I appreciate that, love. I appreciate that. Oh shit, I gotta play my. I think we got a super chat. You know what fucking cracks me up is every time I hear that, I don't think about Tony. I think about Ryan fucking mocking him, saying it in saying it in his video.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat. All right. I think we got a super chat. I think we got a.
Oh, hold on. Tyler called him into county because their name was on the boat in the picture. Okay, well, maybe it's there. Maybe it's because.
Oh, okay. Which they said, yeah, that there were a lot of volunteer agencies, so that could very well be. I was just trying to read the Twitter post, but I had.
So who gives a fuck? What are you in here? Do we need to start saying Kurt? You want me to say your name instead? See, I knew it. You just wanted me to say your name instead, didn't you? Trying to get my damn dog in here, and it is like cold and rainy and nasty. And of course, he wants to be outside. What the hell? What was we talking down on him? What did we talk down on him? You obviously ain't been in here because when did we talk down on him? We don't kiss his ass over here, you know that. But just because we don't kiss his ass doesn't mean we talk down on him. What's up, chicky chick?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing, talking shit. I was trying to let my dogs out real quick. Stuff done.
I got to email you something. Hold on.
Okay.
It was sent to me this morning, and I was, whoa.
See, okay, so last night. I wondered why you didn't come up here yesterday. I thought you were in the chat. Well, I ended up getting off here and I was listening to your stream or whatever, and I heard you say that lady's name. Like you had said something about her messaging you back, right? Well, she was up here, and when she had, like, in the back chat, she came up. She's like, I don't want anybody saying my name or whatever. Can you keep it confidential? And I'm like, yeah. Well, she was trying to email me something or whatever, and I didn't get it fast enough. Well, she had emailed me and asked me to, the only thing the email said was, do you promise not to say it's me, or do you promise to keep this anonymous between us or whatever, keep me anonymous? And so I'm like, what the hell? So I was like, yeah, I got your email. And she's like, well, I was just waiting on you to answer me back. Well, I'm like, okay, yeah, I got it. And yeah, I'm going to keep it anonymous. That's fine. Okay. So then I was waiting on her to send this email. And then she starts talking to me in the back chat about this video or whatever. Well, last night you were talking about she had emailed you and was asking you about it. Well, the whole time I'm emailing, I didn't get her email fast enough and didn't get through it. She came down into the chat and was talking to Captain Kurt Reacts. She was trying to get his attention to send him the same video. And I'm like, what the fuck what are you doing? You know what I mean? Well, little did I know, somebody had messaged me as well and said that the same lady was over at Brittany's trying to get her to talk about this video or whatever.
Hold on.
So I was like, why are you trying to go around to everybody to get them to play this video or to talk about this video? Zab girl even came up and was like telling her in the back chat, no, I did not have this video. Stop saying that.
Yeah, she completely explained it. And the lady was still going at her. I just didn't understand the animosity.
Yeah, I didn't know she had been emailing you trying to get you to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. And all right, I just sent it to you. Just read it to yourself, the message that I put with it.
Okay.
The thing is, though, that the only reason why, and I'm going to be honest, like, I let her on panel a couple of times. I didn't know she was Kurt's mod. And I'm usually pretty good, like, with just keeping my mouth shut, because I know people that I mod for, places I go, hear shit all the time about me. And they probably get email after email after email. So I'm not going to do that to somebody else. So I never really said anything unless it gets to a point where I can blatantly show this is not good. And when I heard what happened last night, I'll be honest with you, Queen, I got no problem with you personally, or Tiffany, or a Napkin, or a couple of other people. I like Tim.
Yeah, I was going to say, normally we get up here and shoot the shit and have a good time.
There's a few, and I say few, very condescending assholes that I can't deal with. So I just stay away. They were on your panel yesterday, and that's why I stayed away and did my own thing. So
okay. I was wondering. I thought you were in the chat, but I didn't. I noticed that. Then you were like, "No, you didn't." Or I said, "Hey, you could have came up or something," and you were like, "I'll explain to you why I didn't." And I was like, "Okay."
If it's just you, Tiffany, Tim, like the normal crew, I would gladly come up and talk. But when you have other people on, I just can't. I just can't. So I'm all.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, like I said, at least you're honest about that too. You know what I mean? Like it's not, you don't try to play fake and phony either, and I appreciate that too,
Absolutely. And you guys are welcome over on my channel anytime.
The last night I was going to come up there, but I didn't want to interrupt your stream either just for that. I didn't know if that, you know what I mean? And then I knew you said Kurt was going live, so you had to get over there. So I wasn't trying to be rude and take up time. You know what I mean? It was a big ass mess. I didn't know that was his mod either. So
yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. Kurt's saying what mod? He said, who the fuck is it? What mod? What do you?
Fueled by Fire and whatever was his mod, as far as I know.
Oh shit. Okay, well she came up under like there are two different names okay, and this is the thing that really fucked me up too because I didn't know. So first here I'll read the screenshot. Oh, let me see that I got your
look
thing.
at that screenshot that was sent to me this morning. Don't say by who. Like this girl comes on here and she says all this stuff yesterday and then pulls that in someone else's live. Like what?
She didn't seem like she was emotionally stable yesterday. I'm not going to speak onto her as a whole, but I think she was just really tore up for some reason.
She was pissed that I called it out.
I bet. Because she was going like ham. And I don't. So sorry, go ahead.
That's the problem with this community, though. True crime as a whole. We see this in every case. But this case seems to be even worse because you have Ryan, who started with a conspiracy theory, and it's gone tenfold. It's all the conspiracy theories has gone tenfold.
Hold on. Hold on. Captain Kurt said, he said, perplexed, let me know who it is so they can lose that ranch. I mean, does he not know or
I believe
he said blues?
No. Fueled by coffee and something.
Yeah. Okay. That's one of the names she came in under though. Hold on. There's two of them. There's two or three of them. Hold on. I'll try to go find them real quick. And,
she tagged him in chat though, right? Yesterday?
All she had to do was apologize and say, like, I didn't mean to. I heard missing, but she just kept doubling down over and over and over.
She really felt she was right. Yeah.
Like, I keep getting emails, and you guys are going to laugh, about Brookie from No Thanks.
Yes, girl. I think well, matter of fact, I know for a fact that she's lying about going and seeing Brenner. I know for a fact she's lying about it.
But I heard she's also a mod for Kurt. And I keep getting emails about it. I'm like, what? She hasn't done anything, though. I was like, he's probably not familiar with it, but she hasn't done anything. I'm not going to,
right. So it doesn't.
With her shit with like, No Thanks, that's on them. That has nothing
to do that's between them.
Case or, I'm not going to, fault the girl because she's lying about another case. She hasn't done anything wrong by Kurt, but that's why I felt like this about this at first. And then I'm like, nah, this went over the top. This was too much.
But if she's quick to if she's, say, dishonest, I guess it would be good to give somebody a heads up that, there is potential in that, but not to say that, you should just X them out,
Because I know that people, anyone, anywhere I go, all my haters email them, talk to them, oh, Laura's done this in 2019 and blah, blah, blah. So that's why I never want to be that person that does it to someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yesterday it just pushed me over the edge. And Queen Bee, she's the person that sent that to me, said that screenshot was done after the same person, said person, started crying about how we need to respect the mom of Kylie and blah, 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 blah. And then that screenshot was sent.
Yeah, and you know what? After we get off of here, I think that's where a lot of these maybe 90% of the rumors might be coming from.
Yep.
Because that's not the only screenshot there is, and that's not the only name that account has either. So
it's just wrong. I mean, it
really is.
I was talking to Zav this morning, and we both said like neither one of us want to continue to do drama on our channel.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't want to do it. And I told her, I said, I don't get the reach you get. I was like, but I think I said what I had to say last night. I was like, I don't think there's really much more I could say. I could bring this up And then when I saw you live, I was like, oh, I'll do it on Queen Bee's. She's
Yeah, you know you're welcome. I mean, I look, I don't have like a. I like true crime. Yeah, I do. And I only made this channel because CK had such a huge following and a big chat, and there were so many people in there. A lot of the girls were scared, nervous to go up on panels and stuff. So I only made this channel for us to come and chat. Like, I am not a YouTube creator. I'm not a channel creator. Like, I made it work. You know what I mean? Like, we've just kind of like fake it till you make it, kind of like play with it. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not like a true crime podcast, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I like true crime, I follow it, but I get too involved in these like I feel bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a really hard time with it. So I don't really know what my channel is, but I guess
that's okay.
I don't know.
You guys, Queen Bee, you, Napkin, you guys have known me for a long time, and I know Napkin has.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's known you guys even, like, I mean, I've only been on here a couple of years, so I don't really know a lot of everybody. Like, I know people, and I really like you. I know there's a lot of people that don't, but I mean, I like you. I like all you girls. Like, I mean, like I said, it's the fucking YouTube. I mean, come on.
But the thing is, it's like, and Crazy Mama of 3 has known me a long ass time too. What if I do any drama on my channel at all my haters thinking I'm talking about them, and it just opens up to 10 videos being made, and I don't want that. That's why, like,
Right.
to Zav, I'm way more drama than you are, you know, channel wise. I said, and even I know I just can't keep doing this because it's only going to stir up shit down the road, and then people aren't going to take me seriously. I was like, you know, I got to follow the lead of all you guys and just stay away from all the drama. But yes,
Yeah.
just got mad. And I also want to say to B Tim, you know, I hope that you heard my live yesterday, because I meant what I said when I said you dumb it down, like, you know, YouTube for dummies, because
Yeah, he does.
I love the way he makes the person reiterate everything. So there's no room for interpretation. Nobody can come back and say, well, that's not what I meant, because Tim makes sure that he goes through everything like in detail, just to make sure that everybody's clear on what this person is saying. And I love him.
And that's why I like him to come up here too, especially if I'm not going to be here. I got shit going on. He does very good. He knows what I like and what I don't like to be set up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cause harm or start, or, you know what I mean, continue on harm for somebody else. I just don't want to. So he said, hold on. My mistake yesterday was I should have asked for screenshots and proof before saying anything. Definitely not making that mistake again. Yeah, and that's what I kept trying to say. Well, why don't you email me proof? Why don't you just email me first? Email me first. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to, because I didn't want to just come out with that either. You know what I'm saying? That's a harsh accusation to make. And then not only that, that's a fucking rumor saying, hey, you know, that changes the whole timeline, saying she was with these 5 guys at this time, and it's not true. So I don't want to put something like that out at all. I don't care who said that. You know what I mean? I don't care if somebody came in the chat and said that.
No, I agree.
The YouTube like creator conspiracy, and that's really bad. It needs to stop for sure.
Mm-hmm. And that's how all these rumors start. Like I said on my live, I wouldn't get so mad over it if it didn't happen to me on a daily basis, where one thing is said and then a year later or 5 months later, it's so twisted. And all of a sudden, you know, me and Tiffany are running away together because I said her hair was pretty. Then all of a sudden, me and Tiff are running away together. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening in this case. It's insane. And when you have 3,000, 4,000, I don't. But when you have, you know, 2, 3, 4,000 people in a live and people are throwing shit, you may not see it, but everyone in the chat does.
Yeah.
They run with that. And then, so it's not even just the creator, it's everyone in chat. Because I've seen things, I mean, if you really sit back and watch Kurt's chat, it's comical. I laugh my ass off and I'll call people out. I'm okay, where's the proof of that? Where did you hear this? Give me a break. And they're like, then they won't say anything, but they'll just keep throwing stuff out there to see what sticks, to see what people, you know, grab on. It's really, really bad. And when you have thousands of people in there, you really have
you can't keep a handle on that. Like that's too much. You know what I mean? That it just really is. It's a lot. You know what I mean?
And that's where mods matter the most. And I think people don't realize that either. Like, even Zav
Well,
girl,
that's why I'm grateful for that girl. I know you guys have your, your issues, but she's a fucking good mod. She's a very good mod, and she's helped me tremendously. Like, she's helped me with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And she's helped me in my chats and stuff. Like, she's helped keep shit down, like drama down. You know what I mean? Like, certain things she knows. She knows what I don't like and what I do like. You know what I mean? So do the other girls. That's why I keep like 4 or 5 mods. I mean, I try to keep the same girls because you know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard to
people could
control
go
a chat.
rogue.
Yeah.
Exactly. But some channels, I've seen it a lot. Their mods are mods because they're friends or they're not interested. I mean, or they're interested in the case and they're not seeing everything that's going on in chat. And
yeah.
As a mod, if you're modding a room with 3,000 people or 10,000 people, you really need to be a mod and pay attention to what is being said in chat. And
oh yeah, because then people can take it and run with it, and they do. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, this came from Perplex channel, or this came from Queen Bee's channel, or this came from Captain's channel, Captain Napton's channel, or Captain Kurt Reacts channel. I seen it in their chat. I know." And that's exactly just like yesterday with Zav girl and that
coffee lady
Tyler coming in her chat. You know what I mean? All he did was put that video in, and next thing you know, it's Zav girl's got a video of Kylie on this because it was said in her chat.
Yep. And people could just say anything. You would need like mods that also kind of like say no, that's like
and your
not factual.
and your mods know what you like. They know what you hate. They know what you will allow and what you don't allow. You've probably had some of your girls for a while now.
Oh, absolutely. I have some OG mods. I have some new mods because I had to make some members mods just to mix it up. And, the one big thing that is so hard to do as a mod, and this is why I keep the mods that I have, you can't mod with emotion. The mod is not about your feelings. Like, I see shit in Kurt's chat and other people's chat. I'm saying, oh, this came from Perplexed. So then I'll type in, like, really? Can you tell me where? And then they'll shut up. But, even if someone says they hate me, I don't block them. I don't like time them out unless they take it to the point where it's really, really rude.
Yeah.
But someone, well, I don't like her. Okay. Don't like me.
Right.
Most mods. Oh, you don't like me? Well, I'm going to time you out. I had someone say that yesterday and I forgot whose chat, but I was like, okay. And
right.
And so many mods don't do that though. And if your mods do that, that's awesome. I know my mods do that. Like, you just can't mod with emotion. And when you have a big channel, I saw people, like eliminating people. And I'm like, why are you eliminating this? Like, why did this get timed out? And then one of them actually in Kurt's the other day, I thought, why did this person get timed out? And it was his wife that did it. And I'm not questioning her. Nope.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? That's the thing too. If it's his wife, if it's his wife, then I wouldn't question her either. They know, they talk. She knows. You know what I mean? That's right. You're exactly right. And I love my mods, my girls, and even Tim. Like, they've done wonderful. They are wonderful mods. They tried. I'm very grateful for my mods. I really am. I'm grateful that they even want to be a part of this channel and that they're okay with it. Cause with Creek Squad not liking us and all, I did ask him, I said, hey, if this is too much for you guys, or if you guys are getting backlash, just come let me know and I will take it off. I don't want anybody to be affected by, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit. So if it's getting to you or anything, just please let me know. No hard feelings, no big deal.
See, I'm just a totally nosy bitch. So when someone gets timed out, I want to know what they said. If someone gets,
I would too.
I don't know what they said. I am just nosy. And a lot of people are, why do you want a mod? You're barely ever in here. I said, because I want to see what's going on. I'm a nosy bitch. I got to see. I got to know everything. Hey, Monica. You are very fair in your chat. I try to pay complete attention. Thank you, Monica.
Yeah, because if people have like a prejudice, then they could just be, deleting comments that are for that person, but there's no right to do that.
I agree. Totally agree. The only people I won't say something to, hey Brian, like is the wife or the creator. Either one
Yeah.
at a time, some eyes ain't a word. But I will look. I mean, that's just my nature. That I know you guys know I watch chat like all the time.
Yeah.
But it's just my nature to just see what's going on, make sure everything is, I run it the same way I would want my room run, but
Yeah.
that's just me. Because
I totally get it. I would want to know too. I'm just so nosy.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say I'm nosy too. Shit, I'm nosy as fuck. You guys, come on, you know that. I'm nosy too.
I am. I'm so nosy. It's horrible. So I
Look,
got,
and like I feel like even like when I was younger and you see the cops out and stuff, you'd be peeping the curtains.
Yep. So
like,
me.
fuck, I'm gonna be nosy when I get older. I'm nosy now. Shit.
So I got a question that you may be able to explain because I'm very, very curious about it. Oh, let me tell you about Tyler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I also found out that they did search Prosser Lake, but they didn't go more than 25 feet out. And that's why they never found Kylie. Is that true?
Okay, because she was 50 feet out.
Yeah, she was 55. But the car itself isn't 25 feet out. Hey, Tony. So that doesn't make sense either. And Buttercup, thank you, by the way. That doesn't make sense either.
I thought they said they used like shore or side
Sonar.
sonar. Yeah, which would have to be in a boat though, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
I was gonna say I have no clue about all that stuff. I couldn't tell you at all.
Because like AWP has the side scanning sonar, but it is really easy to miss things unless you use like the other two that they use collectively. So if they use side scanning, radar, I could totally see them missing it at first.
But if it's volunteers, like you guys were saying, it's all volunteers, then maybe they're just a bunch of divers. Like, hey, let's go diving.
Well, I thought that's what they said on there. I thought that's what they said, that they were volunteer divers.
Yeah, for I guess that's why that one thing was listed as or had the name Alameda on it. But in the release, the joint release on the 10th, it said that Placer and Nevada County had units out on the 9th looking in Prosser. Yeah.
Now, one thing that one of my Patreons is a diver over in the UK, and we spent some lengthy time on the phone discussing this. Something I didn't know, she was telling me that you get certified to be a diver based on how much you go down. What I mean, I can't think of the proper term, but you can be certified for 10 feet down. You can be certified for 12 feet down. You could be certified for 18 feet down. You could be certified at the top ranks for 25 feet down and so on. So the volunteer divers may have the depth. Thank you. Volunteer divers may only have certification for, let's say, 10 or 15.
Yeah, because then you got to start training for the bends and all that stuff.
Yep. Thank you, Katie. By depth. I couldn't think of the word. My brain is fried. How many dives do you do? I dive off a diving board. Here I am. But yeah, that's what I was told, that that's how it's done. So I'm thinking that some of these volunteer divers may be only certified for 10 or 15 or 20. And I keep telling her, come on panel and discuss it. And it's just, we never time together. We never get a time together. But yeah, that's why they may have only gone certain feet, certain amount.
But I know they had sonar, but again, it comes down to just being really good at reading it and or the restrictions, I guess, in a newly submerged vehicle and like the light or like, yeah, it just bouncing right back.
Do you think it's possible that this is a question, I honestly have no idea, but is it possible that if they're only certified to do, let's say, 10 feet, then their sonar doesn't go below 10 feet?
Oh no, even fishermen have the same sonar that AWP has. So no, their equipment would definitely go all the way down.
But I'm just saying, like, maybe because they're only certified, even if they saw something lower. I don't know. I'm just throwing an idea out there. I don't know.
No. I get it. But even the water depth was only what, like 14 feet?
At that time, but it was 20. They say it was like 24 or 25. Wasn't it like 10 feet more?
I thought that was like the shoreline raised, not necessarily. It was only like 2 feet in water, like depth.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Hold on, wait, Captain, you're certified? Because I'll tell you what, you hold on a minute. You weld.
I'm certified.
If you're a certified diver and you weld, you can make fucking bank.
That's true.
Oh yeah, underwater welding. Yes, you can.
Oh hell
Especially
yeah!
if
Well, that's
you
what I'm
do, like,
saying.
a
If he's
contract
certified,
with the
that's
Navy.
badass. Because that right there is fucking good money. But see, welding. I mean, welding is too. He's probably got a decent ass job. You know.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Connie. See, why can't all you guys come in like Connie did?
What'd she say?
I just popped in and saw one of my favorite people. Hey, Laura.
Well, hey, girl. Hey, Connie. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, the
hold
only
on.
thing I'm certified to do is dive off a diving board. That's it.
Hold on. Zoot and Boot says, I'm a diver. The nitrogen gas building up over time, not just depth. Hence, the divers won't work much more than 2 to 3 hours in an 8-hour shift.
Yeah, that's the bends. Yep. So there's restrictions for depth and how long you can stay.
Buttercup said, my construction company does underwater welding and we pay our welders bank. Yeah,
Hell
see,
yeah.
they make good money. They make really good money.
Nicole, I said hi to you. I swear to you.
Yeah, my brother welds. They make good money, especially if they do it
Yeah,
underwater.
they do. Hey,
Hey,
baby.
Perplexed, so you have an issue with me? What have I done?
Who?
This is Sweet 10 Bumblebees. You called out everybody's name and you said you had a problem with those that were up on the panel yesterday. I was one of those that were up on the panel.
Who are you talking to?
You
I
said you had a
didn't-
problem. You didn't come up because who Queen had on her
No, it
panel
wasn't you.
yesterday.
It wasn't you.
Okay,
Well,
because
I
I
was
was
gonna say, I
wondering
think
what
it's no
I'd
secret
done.
she was talking about that girl because her and that girl don't really get along. Like, well, it's not that they don't get along, but I think that's who she was
Right.
talking about, baby. I don't think she was talking about you or anybody else. I mean, her and that girl just kind of don't, you know what I mean? They just kind of had a little.
Well, I was wondering what I did before.
No, it's not you. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to say that girl's name, but since Queen Bee did, yes, I don't.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room because I think that's pretty much where it's at. And I don't want anybody else to be getting offended. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else to feel like it was them. I think it was just like because that girl's up here, you know, she was up here yesterday and you guys don't really get along. Well, not that you don't get along, but you just had words. So I didn't think it wasn't kind of uncomfortable to like I asked you why you didn't come up on panel and you said, I'll explain why. And you kind of didn't want to be rude. So I got that. You know what I mean?
Okay. I was just making sure. You know me, Queen. I want to know.
Well, yeah, baby. No, that's
get down
why.
to
And
the
I,
bottom
you know,
of it. Because I
I'm
wanted to know
glad.
if
No,
I'd
I'm
done
glad you came
something.
up and said something because I didn't take it that way either. I guess I didn't see I didn't see. You know what I mean? I didn't take it that way because I knew she was talking about that girl, just because they had words the other day or whatever. So I guess I assumed, and I'm
Well,
sorry, I didn't mean to.
I knew they had an issue, but when she said them, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I was on the panel yesterday. What have I done?
I am so sorry. I did not mean that to you or anybody else on that panel. Captain Napkin, I just know for a long time. Tiffany, I know through Zav Girl. Queen Bee, I know through Tiffany, a different Tiffany, and the Summer Wells case. So some of these people I go back with. So I am so sorry if you took it like that. I really, really mean that.
No, I was just making sure. I was like, wait, no, I just like to know. I'm the type that gets to the bottom of it quickly. I don't want to sit there and think something and then wonder what I've done. I would rather get it out than letting it sit there and simmer.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I did this. One of my biggest issues, like one of my personal biggest problems, is that I speak without thinking how other people are going to take it. And I apologize for that. It is one of my biggest issues in life. I just, no filter.
Blunt. Yeah.
Route it out. And I don't think that maybe somebody else is going to take that wrong. I'm thinking yeah, it'll just go to the person who I'm talking about. Meanwhile, 10 other people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the
What are
interpretation
referring
is so
to?
different.
Exactly. So
Right.
I truly do apologize.
Oh, thank you, North Cal.
I'm horrible at that. I really got to get better. I had
Well, I
so
don't.
many people mad at me for something that I said. I'm like, I wasn't even talking about you. And they were like, well, it kind of sounds like you were. I was like, oh no. So, and I just did that recently. So, and then I did it again with you. So I'm sorry. I
No,
really,
Well,
it's fine.
there was a lot of people.
Yeah, I just wanted to, yeah, I just like clearing the air. I'm not one, I swear, I just, no confrontation. I just like clearing the air and knowing what I've done.
no, you didn't do anything. I honestly, I got to get better at this. I really got to think how other people.
Well, and I think you were just trying not to just single
I was,
that girl out. So just you were like this.
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she said a couple, not all by any means. Yeah.
well, the other one gave me a compliment. So I X her out. I took her out of the equation.
No, and I said I think I think the reason we get along is because you're blunt, I'm blunt. Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? Well, from what I know of you, you've been, pretty blunt. If you got something to say, you're gonna say it. You don't really hold back.
Yeah. A lot of people can't handle that, especially in women.
I
Yeah.
would rather have a friend that's blunt, tells me the truth. I think
Hell
we were
yeah.
talking about this up here the other day. Yeah, I would rather have
Luigi, you're
somebody
pretty
that's
blunt
truthful.
too.
Yeah, well, I try
But
to
Not
go
in a
at
in a
bad
it.
way, but
nice
I'm saying
way.
like if
In a
you're
nice
Yes,
upset or
way.
something.
I
Yeah, in
try
a
to
nice
go at
way.
it. Yeah, I may say something, but I try to go at it at the angle where I don't offend people, because that's not my objective. I just like to, get it out and lay it on the table so everybody knows. But I'm not one to. I hate confrontation. I don't like
Right.
fussing and fighting and yelling. So I'm one that likes to. Okay, let's peacefully solve this.
Yep. Talk like adults. No worries.
Yes.
I agree, Rock Jam. Strong women rock. But I do realize that, this is and I should know this, but this is the internet and people, are from all over, from all different areas, all different walks of life. And I do need to be nicer because it doesn't mean I'm weaker, but I definitely need to be nicer because I forget that not everyone's going to take it like a New Yorker. Not everyone's
Right.
going to take it the way, someone else would, like Captain Napkin. I know I could say whatever. She'd laugh at me. That kind of thing. And not
Well,
everyone.
see, my mom used to tell me, she's like, you know what? It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, well, damn. You know what I mean? She checked me real quick.
And you
So I'm
can
like, I don't think I'm being mean or saying, you know what I mean? I was like, I didn't think I said anything mean. And she's like, it's not what you said, it's how you said it.
Like the tone of voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, I just forget that there's thousands of other people listening, not just the one person that I'm talking to. And I do forget that. And that's something I am working on. Acceptance, admittance is first key, first step is admitting it. So I admit it, I own it, and now I have to slowly change it. But it's hard teaching an old dog new tricks. So, but I'm working on it. I promise. I am.
Listen, we're all a work in progress, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
But the other thing I wanted to tell you or ask you really, because I heard half a story and I really don't feel like listening to everybody. I'm going to change gears for a second. What the hell is this Jenny Penny bullshit that's going on? Who's right? Who's wrong? Tell me. Queen Bee.
Jenny Penny.
Queen
I've
Bee.
never heard
Girl,
About.
I don't know. I'm still in, I don't really know too much. I know that her and Josh kind of went at it. She's the one who was exposing Josh from the lab.
Okay.
And she exposed his podcast and shit like that, all the stuff that he would been saying, and it's kind of nasty. So we went over that. But anyhow, I know Tiffany. I gotta watch Tiffany's stream because I haven't really had a chance to see that either. And she said something about that Penny girl was lying. I'm not sure. It's a big ass mess though. I know that. Yes, guys, it's a fucking mess. It is a big mess.
But without having to listen to both sides, can someone fill me in on who they believe is right? And the reason I say that is, on one hand, she lent the lab $7,000. All right, I'll be honest. If someone lent me $7,000, I ain't paying them back in 8 weeks because I wouldn't have it.
Right.
So I don't know how he got the money to automatically pay her back. Why is she going livid after she got her money back? That's the part. And I get the fact that she was lied to or she was played, but I get where Tiffany's coming from in the sense that if she got her money back and now she's mad that he wants nothing to do with her after she was paid back. So now all of a sudden she's starting a smear campaign. That's Tiffany's side. Then I heard the other side is she feels like she was lied to and she was used. And so I really think it's like a scorned woman kind of thing, but I could be wrong. So if anyone could tell me the flip side of it, I would love to know.
Do they have email receipts of like their interactions? Because I mean, that would be a really big thing. Like she could have been emailing and harassing this person, you know, and that would skew her viewpoint. I wonder if, you know, that is something that can be looked at and addressed.
And then I heard another thing though, that there's audio tapes or something of screen recordings of him talking about Nazi stuff and
Yeah.
Jews and all that other stuff. And if I find that out, ooh, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, there was, and it's racist and shit. There's some racist. He was talking about condoms and talking to kindergartners about condoms and jimmies and shit like that. Yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty damn bad. I'll tell you that. It's pretty bad.
The Grab has a clip series on it of all of those comments.
Oh no shit.
Mm-hmm. That's all. That's the only thing I even know about this whole situation was that the Grab is going after them too. And I mean, I needed to know the context of it because some of them I thought was just raunchy guy talk, and I actually laughed, but I don't know how like serious that channel is supposed to be, or you know, like if that would be inappropriate, or if it's shock jockey.
Yeah, see the relationship shit with her, I don't really know much about that. As far as like the clips and stuff, they're pretty damn bad. I played one of them on here. Let me think. It was let me see if I can go get it. Hold on. I'll see if I can go get it and play it again. Hold on. 1 second.
See, I'm gonna tell you, if somebody played my phone calls, and not that I say anything on phone calls, but you know, as a friend, I would be pissed. That's like a
If somebody read my text to a close friend,
that too. But you wouldn't be able to make sense of half what I say. I mean,
it would just offend like half the world because I don't mean it that way. Yeah.
No, but I heard he made, if a comment was about gas, but I heard he made a lot of comments, derogatory comments against Jews and the Holocaust and Nazi. And again, I only heard this secondhand, so I can't verify it, but
it might be included on the Grab. I wonder if they strike or not. But I think they're a fairly new channel. And yeah, they clipped together a whole bunch of it, and some of it was like what the, yeah.
It's crazy. And I if anybody sticks up for that, then I got a problem. But I haven't heard it, so I don't know. Last thing I want to bring up, and then I got to get back to candles. I got to take Dayton to the doctor. What do you guys think of Dolly's girlfriend's video?
He has a girlfriend?
Oh, you didn't see it?
what?
You guys didn't see Dolly's girlfriend's video?
No.
Oh, I got a treat.
I watched some of it last night and my phone died. I fell asleep after I didn't get to see the rest of it before I started today's stream, but we will play it if you guys want to. I haven't got to see it all. But hold on, I'm trying to upload this from the lab. It's his. I got Tiff sent it to me actually.
Okay, hold on. What's the channel name? Melissa something? What's her channel name?
You know what? I'll have to go look actually, because I got the link sent to me. The link was sent to me. So hold on 1 second.
Is that why he made that weird post today in community about like 31 girlfriends or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I could not understand what he was talking about.
I got it.
Yeah, if you got a screen, can you screen share it?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, because I was going to say, I can't pull it up.
I can't believe you guys didn't see this.
Mm-mm.
I just got to know. I mean, I'm new to YouTube in general, so
I don't believe it. There's no way nasty ass Dolly is what she says in this video. Sorry, not sorry. Nope. You'll understand when you see it.
For sure.
I'm sharing, Queen.
Hold on, she said she's downloading something.
Okay. So if you don't know, this is Dolly's girlfriend, and I'll let her play it.
Like, they live in the same area, or?
I don't know.
I'm Melissa. Some people in the chat know me as what's up. I've been Jimmy's
Her
girl.
name's Melissa, and what? People in the chat call her what?
This past
What's up?
That's
what's up?
Is.
Okay.
I just I'll rewind it, but I just put my microphone to my speaker so it's louder, but she speaks low to begin with. All right.
Okay.
Some people in the chat know me as Missa. I've been Jimmy's girlfriend for over 2 years now. I just found out this past Monday he's having sex outside the relationship locally, going out of town on all these trips and vacations, and not just with Bullhorn Betty. There's other women he's screwing along the way there and screwing.
Whoa!
Hold on, just wait.
As long as screwing her and screwing me. He's manipulating women. He's video recording them without their consent, blackmailing them that he will expose them to people. This is why I've apparently never heard anything, or when I've asked certain people, they've never let me know anything.
Come on, Dolly is way too stoned to fucking blackmail women with videotape. Come on.
What in the hell?
Hold on, it gets better.
Allegedly, there's a rumor he's selling these things online.
Who the fuck wants to watch Dolly have sex? Come on. Now.
Right.
To people that it's just quite a big crazy scenario, and everybody's crazy. Everybody's a troll. Everybody's making it up because he's such a rock star that everybody wants to be with him. Bullhorn Betty didn't believe I was his girlfriend, even though his car's in my name. And look, here's Lolo. She's pretty much with me 99% of the time. So I want women out there to know that if he has bullied you, he has threatened you, he's chased you out of his life off of YouTube, harmed you, put you down, you're not the only one. Apparently, from what I know, there's 27 willing to come forward and willing to tell their truth.
Oh, wow.
Does she provide receipts?
Do you really think Dolly could get 27 women? Come on. Have you guys seen Dolly?
I would have to see what the woman looked like. If there's receipts, I mean, this could just be a woman scorned for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
27 women coming forward. I don't
right?
believe Dolly could get 27 women on his best day.
And even if it was like due to new channel growth, that's only recent. So,
like, ew, who would sleep with Dolly? Betty Bullhorn. That's Betty Butthead. That's it.
There's many more who are afraid, scared of his retaliation. What you may do. I want to give everybody a safe haven to share their story, to be heard. If you don't want to come up and you don't want to discuss it, you don't want to share it, you can send it in. I will read it for you. I want women to know what type of man he is. I want the people who are with him to know what types of games he's playing with other women. And I want.
So where's he at when she made this video?
Talking to him in the future to realize it is not worth it. What he will do and how he will tear you apart and drag you and use you, and everybody on his channel is disposable. We're all cast away when he's done getting what he needs from us, or what he thinks we should be doing for him. This little angry man has hit me. He has abused me. I have a mark on my arm from where he hit me on my birthday. It's crazy. And Bullhorn Betty's laughing. She says I don't exist. I don't happen. I'm just some crazy
What? This is guys.
Jimmy.
I don't know if this is real.
Pictures
What the hell?
of where he's denied her on their trip, where he's called me on the regular, where he's texted me every day. He's told me he's loved me, but I'm a crazy ex-girlfriend. I've sent her pictures that have never been posted online on my page or Jimmy's page of his birthday, of me dropping him to the hotel or the airport. He wants to deny all this. And
damn, she dropped him off at the hotel to go stay with Betty.
Messages, honey. He's denying you.
Damn.
He just took a trip.
Everybody.
Dolly got it going on. Dolly's a stud for sure.
Question. Without speaking, if neither one of them spoke, who would you have sex with first?
Hold on, Laura. I can't hear you. If you're talking, are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you, baby. You're just super low.
All right. Who would you have sex with first if neither one of them spoke? Tony Dodge or Dolly? Think about that.
Think about that while I play the rest.
But in this past year, he's been with 31 different women.
Damn.
Sex.
His pee-pee's gonna fall off.
Dolly could not get 31 different women, and I would hate to see what they look like.
I am dead.
Or just however or whatever. I just want attention to be brought to this. I want you to know he's using this platform as a predator. He's not doing this in good cause. He doesn't have any good purpose to be on YouTube. He's not out here trying to save little kids. Him and Betty are running a scam so they can go on vacation. They've already been on 4 this year on all the viewers' dimes. And I've been stupid enough to pack his
That I agree with.
bag to go send him with another woman.
Damn.
He can deny and deny. This channel will bring out the truth and will expose him for who he is. And Bullhorn Betty is okay to sleep with the taken man. She knew in June I told her we were together. I told her again we were together. She said, because nobody knows I exist. I said, the people who need to know I exist know I exist. My personal business and Jimmy's personal business isn't for everybody. It's not fodder for everybody to sit around, to know, to talk about, to harass people over it. I liked being private in his life because I didn't have to deal with this. But apparently being private has just made it take longer to have these allegations come to me, to hear video messages of him walking someone through oral sex for him, to see pictures of
What? How the fuck do you walk
photos.
somebody through oral sex? Now stop that shit.
In a video, like what were they blowing somebody else? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Kate says she has answers, but she doesn't want to say.
Oh.
Okay, you better get up here and spill the beans.
Exactly. Come on,
Right?
Kate.
You can't just say some shit like that. But Dolly has responded. It's in a community post.
Captain Curse reacts. He said, what's Betty look like? Oh, be botanical. She said, please don't prove it. Oh, no. Oh, Sea Blue said, why did I think that was Queen talking? I know I sound like shit, baby, but that ain't me.
Nope.
Yeah, Dolly, I can't believe he did not. I don't think he did that. Step-by-step video instructions on how to get his willy wet.
Like, to me, it sounds like from a distance, like that doesn't even make sense because, like, would you be recording? No.
Look, Crazy Mama 3 said, yeah, I want to see receipts for this. Yeah, I think so too.
Same. She sounds like she's just fucking crazy.
Well, what's the receipt? What's his community post say?
Oh. That was wondering because it was like, I have 31 girlfriends.
Did Betty respond? Did she say something? Because she, that lady said she likes to mess with married men.
I thought she was traveling around with Olivia, or man, I don't know what that woman does.
Oh shit, dude. Oh my god, I listened. That's a whole nother topic, but I listened to Window 1 and 2. What a bunch of bullshit. The
The girl said it rained. No, it didn't. I looked it up. What?
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I think those are bullshit interviews. But yeah, that's we'll keep on this for a minute.
Anyone associated with Butthead is guaranteed you're scamming somewhere. It's just the way it is. And Dolly, Olivia, they all are. All right, let's finish watching.
Time you're chatting with him online, he's whipping his penis out, ladies.
Yeah, you know what though? He's probably scared of Bullhorn because I was gonna say she'll put Dolly in a chokehold.
He says on my note, the way he sits, you would know if his dick was out.
Few chats later, when he's having you go naked for him and he's telling you how to perform, playing with yourself for him, he's recording you. He's taking screenshots. He's recording that video. And then he's going to threaten you like he did one other lady who threatened him to come and tell me. He said he was going to expose her with these videos she had no idea of, to her family, to her work.
Oh, I didn't know. I muted you because I didn't know if your phone was on. Are you on the phone, girl? I don't want your phone call to come through.
I do not fear Jimmy. I never have, and I never will. And I want all y'all out there to know you don't have to fear him either.
Yeah, don't fear Dolly.
I'm giving everybody a voice to finally be heard, that he can't shut down, that nobody can say, oh, it's a troll. Oh, she's angry. Oh, she's bitter. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, the YouTube shit's getting in your head. You're taking this shit wrong. There will be no confusion going forth on who Jimmy Williams is. He's a woman eater. He's put his hands on me several times. He's a serial cheater. He's a manipulator. He is a liar. He has no soul and no heart. And at the end of the day, everything is about the almighty dollar.
Damn. Mic drop.
For more content, because I've got some interviews coming up for you.
Oh shit.
I can't believe you guys didn't see that yesterday. That was like hot topic.
Yeah, see, and you know what? He ain't been back on since. He has not been back on since.
Why he wasn't streaming this morning? I was like, dude, just came back. What's going on? I'm bored.
Oh yeah, he has not been back on since that. From what they're saying.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's probably busy. She's moving his stuff out if they live together. She said they live together.
No, I thought
Not his dog.
Be Botanical. She said he is busy. Hold on. He is. Hold on. Oh, he is busy. No smart man needs more than one woman.
No.
I know that the day he said that he owned a Corvette, I lost like most of my respect for him. Like,
his car is in her name.
With the Corvette.
Right. Hell has no fury like a scorned woman.
All his shit's going to be coming out. All the skeletons.
Well, hold on. They said it did. What's her link, Laura?
Hold on.
Oh, there's more.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Lord Jesus, help us.
She's got more videos out?
Here, share my link.
Oh my God, girl. I was going to say you playing his other video. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Can you tell me who the fuck is masturbating for this man? Come on.
Right. And not expect to be recorded and like, what? Like, and how does she know that they're being instructed how to do it? Like, what?
Exactly. That's why I said she was trolled. But look at him. Come on. Ew. Ew.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know about 27 people. I don't know.
Like, ew.
He looks like one of those little capuchin monkeys. What are they called? Capuchin? You know what I'm talking about? The little bitty.
Really got.
Oh yes,
the little tiny guys.
Look at his mouth. He looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Who is sleeping with him? Ew.
He has square teeth that are spaced, and it's weird.
Just ew.
So why is she chilling in some red light room?
Oh no.
That's the red rum room there.
Oh, you guys say she dropped more videos?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. There's more videos on that channel, I guess. Go see if there's more on there. We'll play them.
I'll go to my computer.
I can't believe that. Hold on, they said he was on one day ago.
Yeah, yesterday.
Damn, he's dropping it like it's hot too.
Smoke weed.
Oh
No,
shit!
that's the last video she did.
His ass got booted off Turtle Island.
But she didn't even provide a single receipt in the. I mean, in the intro video. That maybe it's just me, but you want somebody to buy it, like.
Oh yeah, for sure. I figured she'd come out with a thing of receipts on her.
It's like the emails, baby. Like, okay, here's a conversation or like a text, and it doesn't even have to be graphic, just to show their correspondence. Like, that's weird.
I dropped the link in private chat. I can't do it in main chat because I'm not a mod.
I put it. I was gonna say I put it in the chat, so anybody that wants to go see the videos or whatever, watch the videos, whatever, go ahead and do your thing. The chat's the links in the chat.
Yeah, there's no other videos. It's just that one. The rest is from a year ago.
Gotcha. So there's
When did she post that?
I was gonna say, what did Dolly say about his community post? I never did read it. I guess I should go get it and read it for his response.
But also, let me say to all the women out there, if a guy tells you that he wants to keep you private, run as fast as you can. People should want to be in a relationship and scream it from the rooftops.
Exactly.
If he loves you or he wants to be with you, the second he says, let's keep it private, I'm a secretive person, run the fuck the other way as fast as you can. And don't ever look back. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. It's my words of 51 years of living.
Jenny, what is it? Jenny?
Yeah, his videos, it's Dolly's old channel. So that's what they're saying. It's Dolly's old channel.
So what's the name I look up? Like,
I don't know, baby. The link's in the private chat, and the link is in the chat in here too. So you'll have to find one and pick it. Pick one, pick the link and click it.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, I just turned on my computer.
I might believe some of it, but not all of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I might believe some of it. I mean, I believe that he was cheating. He probably did cheat with Bullhorn because they were together. They were around for the Summerwell stuff, and then they, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, I could probably see him cheating and stuff, but I don't know about 37 women or whatever the hell she said. I don't know about that.
But you also have to know if you are going to have video interactions, there is a good chance you're going to be recorded.
Hell yes.
No thanks was proof of this.
Yeah, the revenge porn.
You have to. You are joking, kill them all, right? You have to use, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to use your head when thinking, can I trust this person? Do I care if this person leaks something? So if you're going to do something like that, you have to know who you're doing it with, not just some YouTube creator. So expect bad things to happen if you do it with somebody that you are not sure of. And if you're fangirling over a guy or YouTube creator, absolutely expect him to record you and blast you.
Yep.
But even if you're in a relationship with somebody, you've got to watch out, because look what happens right here. Revenge. You break up, something happens, all your shit's going to be on the internet. Every bit of it. No, that's why you got to think before you send anything. Do I care? Like Laura said, do I care if all of this goes on the internet?
I agree.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying you got to know who you're messing with. It's one thing I've always given credit to Whiskey OG about, is as hard as he's come after me for 3 years, we haven't really spoken since 2019, but he has never, ever released personal stuff between us. As hard as he talks about me, he has never released personal stuff between us. And I respect him for that. That's the only thing I respect about him, but I respect him for that. But he's not. Most people will release whatever and tell whatever and talk whatever, and he never has.
All those people are unstable if they don't have like the decency to just, kind of go away.
Because there's certain things like I don't agree with her video. I think she sounds like a scorned woman.
Yeah.
Am I doubting what she's saying? No, but the second I hear, well, he hit me. Well, you should have left him then. You can't use that as an excuse years later. Or a car for him, but then use that as an excuse. I'm that's just me.
Somebody else has this posted out for Dolly. Okay. People are jumping on this. Holy crap, you're right.
That's crazy.
Let me see where's community.
Now Ringo is an angel. Me and Ringo are gonna run off into the sunset together. And we just not tell anyone, but we're gonna run off in the sunset together. And he just doesn't know it yet. Right, Ringo?
That's right, Ringo. He hasn't been up here on panel for a long time.
Ringo just doesn't know it yet. We're really in love. He hasn't known it yet.
2 minutes ago, Dolly put Lolo has been kidnapped. The dog sitter has kidnapped Lolo. What the fuck?
He said Lolo's been kidnapped. Shit, wifey that took the dog.
He finally saw the video.
No, Jen, I'm not calling her a liar. I'm saying that all those things that she's saying are valid. And if he hit her, that's valid. But you can't use that as an excuse a year later. Like, if you left him because he was violent to you, that's one thing. I'm all with you there. But I'm saying that you can't like use it as an excuse later on. But when you're really scorned not over that, you're scorned over him having phone sex with people. That's what I mean.
Okay,
see, I said it wrong, but you guys know but you probably don't know what I mean, but some of you guys know what I'm saying.
Here's this community post from yesterday. So I took down my post. I'm not letting people suck me right back into the drama. And that's what these people are trying to do. One of my 31 girlfriends told me, Dolly, you letting them win. That's why I keep 31 girlfriends, because at any given time, one of them is going to have my back. LMAO. I'm just playing, people, but I do have a few new open spots. Just remember, Dolly loves you all. Wow. There's a lot of comments, though. Dang.
I just think she's a scorned for other reasons, and he very well could be sleeping with Betty. I'm not going to say he's not. But
yeah, I think she wanted to be with him. To me, that's what it sounds like. Like she wanted to be with him and got rejected, perhaps, and then.
That's possible.
We lost Queen.
But I also think, and this is just a guess, I think she's referring to women on the internet not physically being with. But I do agree that him and Betty are raising money to go on vacation together. Absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, because I don't know what they do out there to help with these searches. Like, I only saw Betty's intro yesterday. I've never watched any of her videos, and I was like, what are they doing?
I can't hate Betty.
Like, we go out there and we're looking, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I do believe that he's using her, and I feel bad for that. But I don't think the other women are physically in person. I think he's using it all over the internet. But I want to know who these women are. I really do. I'm curious.
It looks like a lot of people have picked up on this. Let me see who else is covering.
I would love to see what some of these women look like.
Yeah.
That he's teaching how to give oral sex to 30s, 40s, and 50s. Yeah. Okay.
And whose dick they're sucking, because that wouldn't be his if he, like that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, don't go down that road.
It's just like, what is he like? Tutorials over the web.
I mean, if you don't know how to give head by the time you turn 30, you're probably a lost cause.
Pretty much. Right. Yes, pretty much true.
I agree with that.
You kind of by the time you're 30, you've had at least one real relationship where you learned everything. Just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dolly is a stud muffin. Let's all bow down to Dolly, the little short man. And she described him right. Short, angry man. Yep, that's him.
Oh, he has little man syndrome?
I think.
Crazy Mama Theresa's classes start at 29.
How long? Does anyone know how long they were together? Or want to be? I mean, the car's in her name. They share the dog.
Well, I mean, I didn't see a title, so I'd have to wonder if the car is in her name, or is that just an accusation?
I don't know.
Let's see.
But man, he must be hung like a horse. Oh, she said 2 years. All right.
In my opinion, said Dolly is old enough to be a member of the Limber Dig Club.
I don't get why would you put a car in a boyfriend's name? Or why would you put your name to a boyfriend? I could see if you're living together, you're engaged, you're married, not even living together, but if you're married,
Well,
that's one thing. But
probably because he couldn't get it in his name. You got to think about that. That would
it's
be
not
the
a
reason why it would
problem.
be in somebody else's name.
I mean, I would never do that for a guy I'm just dating. I mean, that's crazy. That's
No.
your responsibility. And if something, I mean, even 2 years, you're only with him 2 years and you're putting a car in your name for him. That's insane.
Yeah, because you
Well,
pretty
that
much
tells
just
you right
bought
there
that
he's
for
got
him.
bad credit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's her
you
car
want to date
now.
somebody.
Exactly, Alicia. It's her car now. Crazy.
But do you want to date somebody that's got bad credit? Because that's exactly what he's telling you.
That's
You
what
got
I
to
have.
put a car in your name. That means he can't get it in his name.
Or he's scamming because he knows that, you know, if it's not in his name, he's not responsible for it.
Unless he doesn't have a valid driver's license, that could be it too. Because the insurance, you have to have insurance on those vehicles.
I know he has vehicles. Yeah.
Hey, Rocco, you got good credit? That's a deal breaker. You got to have good credit. I actually just wrote to the government that I want all of my student loans eliminated.
Nice.
And I spent hours doing this, and we'll see what happens.
I'm waiting to see what they do in Wisconsin for that because, yeah, I got quite a bit of student loans that need to go.
I paid those off years ago.
Oh, my student loans are insane. They're absolutely ridiculous, unfounded, unfair. Nothing that I use today, and I want them all gone. And they've caused a hardship in my entire life, and I want them gone. That's it.
It took me years, but I paid them off years ago.
I just want to make sure Ringo's got good credit before I start planning the wedding.
We need to see bank records,
right?
The houses.
I'm gonna need your FICO and whatever scores.
Yeah, it would not. It would do for me to be dating again. I'd be like, don't come to the house unless you got all these papers in hand. You know, they tell you at the doctor's office, you got to bring this, 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 and this. You got to have your driver's license,
non-disclosure. Yep, I'm gonna start writing out legal documents.
Ooh, 820 and climbing, Ringo. I am planning the wedding. That's it. I am planning the wedding. 820. You're like my mom. My mom's got credit like that. See, I know how to pick them.
I know my mom has perfect credit. Ugh.
We got credit of 820. I'm in love. He could get that special financing.
That 0%.
Is it? You see all those deals when they say based on good credit. Yeah, well, that's not me. So guess I'm out. But Ringo, we got 0% interest. I love it. I'm in. He can get Dolly's car. There you go. Good point. But yeah, so those are things I wanted to show you because I just thought it was funny. And I thought you guys had seen it already.
I had no idea that is funny.
But that was
No, I got it sent last night. I started watching it and fell asleep. My phone died. I was like, oh, hell with it. And I never finished watching it. What's up, BTM?
What's up? How you doing, guys?
Hey, BTM.
How's things going? So you going on, on Dolly? Apparently he has.
Tim. I'm gonna call Tim the dumb it down man.
Yeah, I just like to make it simple because if I'm having a hard time understanding, I'm sure the audience is having a hard time understanding, and I just like to narrow down the answer to simplicity.
It's great though because nobody can say I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Nobody can say I didn't mean it like that because you make sure that you're reiterating what they're saying for them to say yes, that's exactly what I meant, or no, that's not what I meant, and there's no arguing. Like you just make sure that they clarify, and that is awesome. It really is. I mean it.
I also type down what they say usually as so I can read back just in case they say something so I can quote them later.
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's awesome. I need to do that.
Yeah, it's usually
I take a lot of screenshots of things.
Yeah, it's usually good for it's usually good for debates or something like that. If you're doing a debate, you just write down what they say so you can just quote them again just in case they say something else. But I mean, so that woman sent actual nudes to Dolly, basically?
That's what she's saying. Well, she's saying that she was his legit girlfriend and that
she have a ring?
No, she said girlfriend, not fiance.
Yeah, I would suggest you don't send anything until you get a ring. Probably that would be my recommendation to everyone.
Especially having a car in her name. Yeah.
If that's true.
What's the financing under? Is the financing also under her name?
She just said it was in her name, so I would assume.
Well, you can have the title, and can't you just have the separate finance company as well?
No, because the finance company is on the title until the lien is released. But somebody in comments said that she didn't say that.
Oh, jeez.
So all of this is completely unfounded right now.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting me in trouble again. We're gonna have Dolly come up here and pull up seats and say, "No, I never dated that woman."
Or he's gonna pull out his dick. He's sitting there playing with his dick on live streams. No, he's not. You can see him.
And what did she say that he what do you mean demonstrate? She was he was asking how do you he was teaching her how to do fellatio?
Not her. Apparently somebody else. There's videos of him instructing how to give blowjobs. I'm like, what are you instructing people that are doing that over somewhere else? What does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't want to imagine it, to be honest with you.
Either.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to my head, how do you demonstrate it? And I'm just I have this odd image in my head. So very interesting.
Imagine there's a random couple and he's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I was thinking something else, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking something else. I wasn't thinking he was instructing a couple. I was thinking he had a certain item with him.
Oh no! If anything, it would be he was recording somebody on him. But yeah, I don't.
Well,
know about that.
Yeah. So he's doing a video tutorial for future people of relationships. Whenever someone starts dating him, anyone starts dating him, he says, "Okay, listen here. This is what you got to do. Here's some tutorials of how I like things done. This is the BJ's. How this is 1 through 5 tutorial, and then the sex acts here.
That's members. That's members only.
He emails it to the person, and they have to sign a consent form as well with the tutorials and all legal obligations and stuff like that. And then he says, "Okay, I need a car in your name as well."
Poor brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Where your brain takes you.
I could just imagine that.
Hold on. Someone said that when he was away, she went into his computer and that's how she found it. I don't know if it's true. I'm just repeating something I just read in chat.
He doesn't have his password for his computer.
Well,
he had his computer with him because he was doing live streams in the car.
Yeah, but you have a login, right? Your password protected. How to she's telling you, not very smart, Dolly.
What she's saying, desktop, I suppose, and he has a laptop.
If you're going to be a Casanova, you probably should lock up your computer.
Right, you need to have like virtual desktops, VPNs, like Proton Mail.
No, you don't need to do it in the first place because everything done in the dark will always come to light. That is, yeah, it's always going to come out. It's never going to stay hidden.
Yeah, especially with these like these mods. I don't know what's with these guys with the mods. Like, why these mods like are infatuated with Doug and Dolly? It's like, geez, Louise, people need to.
Know.
I think it's like, yeah, it's like a loneliness and longing. You know, they probably, you know, are stuck at home and probably think that any attention they're getting, even though it would be just normal interaction, might mean something else, I guess. I mean, I could totally see that happening. And I think it happened with Brookie. Yeah.
It's Dolly. It's like
but he's starting to build his channel. Like, he's up to what, 21.8K subscribers.
So I mean,
people, people are about that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
But it's Dolly. Ew, he's like a little man. And by the way, let me just put this out there before I got to take Dayton to the doctor. But let me just say that Rocco is not Ringo. That's why I was like, Rocco doesn't sound right. Ringo is not a troll. I've seen him, his face. I've seen his apartment or his house. He's definitely not a troll, unlike Plain Jane, who just runs her mouth but won't ever go on a panel and show her face.
Yeah, I've seen Ringo call in places and confront. Yeah, he's legit.
No, I've talked to Ringo.
100% legit. Unlike,
I thought, Laura, you were fixing to say you saw something else. Lord, BTM, see where you've led my brain.
See his credit score and his penis.
No.
Oh, she apparently got into his computer while he was gone. That's what I said, Cindy. I said that to one of my members. I said, if it was secretly recorded, then how does everyone know? It would be a secret. I was like, so I don't believe the whole secretly recorded stuff.
Well, she's trying to say that then those recordings were thrown back in the faces, so like they were sent to the quote unquote victim. So then I suppose they would own that video again.
This is how he keeps his mods. He's like, listen, now I got this information. You better not ever be not my mod for my channel.
Ringo, you wouldn't do that to me, right? You wouldn't try secret recordings, right? You better, Brian. That's Tim on panel.
Yeah, what?
No, he didn't know who you were.
Oh, you know me.
That's Tim.
And yeah, but it looks like Bullhorn didn't respond to that video at all. I don't see anything else. Like, there's only that one video for her, and there's no receipts.
That's what I'm saying. You got to show receipts. Be botanical, I would never. You got to show receipts. You're gonna throw some stuff out there. You got to show receipts.
And I think initial accusations, especially, I think that you need to put something up right away to say you're valid. Like,
yeah, at the end of the day, you just have someone just randomly saying something on the internet in a camera, and showing her dog. I mean, it's kind of funny to laugh at that she talks about a tutorial and everything like that. But at the end of the day, there's no proof.
Was that dog Lolo? It was bigger than Lolo, right? I don't really know that dog very well, so because
my husband just came home. I gotta jump down. I will see y'all later, alligator.
Have a good one.
I gotta jump down too. I'll be listening.
All right, guys.
All right.
I will see you later.
See you later.
Thanks.
Drama to your channel.
Thanks, Laura.
Guys, later.
We'll see ya. I can't believe she stole. Dolly said she stole the dog.
She stole the dog.
Yeah, he said the dog's missing. Somebody stole my dog.
Because that dog did look like, I think it looked like Lolo, but I mean, I thought it was it was still like a puppy or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Lolo's not no puppy though. She don't look like no puppy.
I thought she was little looking.
Well, she is a little. She is. He just posted free Lolo. Something else, man.
See, like, I don't think dudes like it is as malicious. I mean,
And they said don't
people can
steal
have
dogs. But you know what? They've been
personas.
together
People can
2 years.
have
So I mean, it's like they're, so I mean, it's like they're, it's like their kid. Visitation rights over the dog.
Visitation right.
I mean, Dolly is funny, but he's done some like reckless stuff, and now he picks on heels in the air all the time. Like he took her channel down like 7 times.
Yeah, he false flagged her. I saw
and he
videos.
said he tries to take her channel down. So I don't like that shit.
Yeah, and she actually clipped a lawyer basically commenting about that too on her channel, Heels in the Air. So you better be careful with that shit, because what happens is YouTube sees like you keep on doing false flags, they'll just ignore your ass. And then eventually
then they take your channel down for it too. Your channel can be taken down for false.
Yeah, I think it's really stupid. I don't know why he does that and attacks clip channels. It's like, bro, just like deal with it. You're an online presence. People are gonna make fun of you. Who cares? Or comment about you. Just chill about it.
She made some horrendous accusations.
What, Heels in the Air?
Oh no, not Heels in the
I'm
Air.
talking about Heels in the Air.
Okay.
No, I'm saying
Heels in the Air. I love her. She cracks me up. Her channel is good. I've liked her channel since I started seeing it. And then she does the tiny what is it, fuckery and tiny bites or something.
Yeah.
I crack up. I love it.
Oh, looks like Xaname is going on another channel. Okay, now it might be.
Yeah, I heard Xaname was going on another channel. I'm like, oh, gosh, she does. Why keep going from channel to fucking channel? You've said what you needed to say. You went on Popcorn Planet. You've been here. You've been there. You've said everything you needed to say. So why keep going back and saying the same shit on all these different fucking channels? Why?
I can answer that.
There are a lot of allegations still going on there for real, though.
It's also people probably are requesting her as well. You know what I mean? Like
could be, yeah.
You get Xaname in your title, and you get her into an interview, you probably get more views on it. So like honestly, I think and also people feel a little disappointed with the Popcorn Planet interview a little bit. So maybe
they shouldn't.
Yeah, well, some people think that they shouldn't have legitimized a lot of the questions that were asked to her during the interview.
What do you mean legitimized? Like she answered and they were
true. Yeah, but there's people angry about the interview, I heard. So it is what it is. But honestly, it's like, she wants to jump on a bunch of panels and talk. I mean, like, whatever. I just think I think probably Ryan's just moved on to something else. He's dealing with this Cashville guy, so that's why he's probably not.
Yeah, as I say, he's moving. He's moving to a new place. He's dealing with his own shit. He doesn't give a fuck about her anymore. I don't think he gives any shits about Kylie's case anymore.
Yeah, and I think at that point, that's why I haven't really commented recently. I was like, whatever. If he's moved on.
Yeah, we'll just move on. Yeah.
Yeah, happy days are here again. Like I'm glad he moved on. Keep him busy. But yeah, I mean that's my opinion on that. As long as he's not trying to hurt other people and stuff like that, I'm like whatever. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I understand going on channels and defending yourself, defending your family. She's been on Psychobabble. She's been on Will. She's been on Popcorn Planet. She's been on she's been on like probably 10 channels right now so far. I mean, I feel like you've gotten your point across. If you're getting threats, you're getting death threats, you're still continuing, then you've said everything you need to say. Yeah. Move forward. Just move on. Quit talking about it. Quit discussing it. Quit answering questions and move forward with your life.
Yeah, I think
creator.
But it's like she's staying stuck in a cycle. Like she wants to keep talking about it and she wants to keep putting it out there and she wants to continue to keep going on channels and continue to keep talking about it. Yes, he said shitty things. Yes, he told you that you were involved. Yes, they were looking up your niece. All of this is valid. And I understand she has a way to feel that. Feel that the way she does. I get it. But if you want to move on and you want people to stop talking about you and you want people to stop saying things about you, then fucking move on.
Well, so yesterday on Dolly's stream, where apparently conspiracies just thrive, all of the people were saying, like, Xaname was there. I mean, they started reverting back to she was at the actual party. She showed up, like, on such a. All of it is inaccurate, and it's like it's getting worse.
Yeah, but you got to realize, I think that everyone of sane mind is convinced that she wasn't there, and there's always going to be a few, nuts.
A few. There was thousands of people in Dolly's chat saying that.
Yeah, but you know, if you think about it in the grand scheme of YouTube, what is thousands, you know, to millions, you know? Like I think if you told most people the story, they'd be like, yeah, that makes no sense that she was there. You know, there's always going to be like, you know, 5% or 3% of people that will never be convinced no matter what. You know what I
Well,
mean?
even Queen B doesn't even believe that she wanted to go to that, like she had pre-planned to go to that body of water. Um, you know,
Hell no,
like
I don't think she pre-planned to go to the body. No, girl, I do not think so. I think she went down there to go. She went to that body, specifically that body of water, not to search for Kylie, but just to go down there and see what it was like after the fact that it happened. I don't think for a second she planned on going to Prosser Reservoir right when this happened. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's
like,
my own opinion, though.
I
Maybe, you know.
I thought on the 13th, I thought this happened as such. Okay, on the 13th, she was already there. I think there's two trips, okay? So I think on the 13th, and then when she had called into Tony Dodge and he had asked for like footage, and it was nighttime and of the area, so she gave it to him. So she was there. She had pre-planned this trip 4 months beforehand. It wasn't after she was like, "Oh, somebody just died. Let me run over there." You know, and then she came back, and that part, yes, would be like her going back to get video, and if you want to call it clout, but it really was innocently like her being there.
In
And
your opinion.
in my opinion,
Yeah.
yes, I'll have to go back and check that. I never
Well,
saw
yeah,
it.
and like Tracy said, the more channels she goes on, the more suspicious she looks, and that's what I'm saying. As far as Delighted says, people showing up at her house, would it be easier for you to move on? I've never seen a receipt, not once, not one, any kind of proof at all that any of that's happened at all.
yeah.
So it's really hard for me to believe that this is going on because I haven't seen any police reports, no proof of police reports. If somebody was showing up at her house and she's from Ukraine, don't you think she'd be calling the police and making police reports?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Especially
know.
if you're getting death threats and your 11-year-old niece is being on here. Of course, absolutely. That needs to be reported. And if it's not, and there's no proof of it, it's hard for us to believe that.
Yeah.
Well, she said the police are very well aware of it because they had, well, okay, so allegedly,
Well, yeah, and being well aware of
people
something
tried
and
to
calling and
SWAT.
making a report are two different things.
No, but because like people were trying to SWAT.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Taboo. Someone says that the X is live. Dolly's X is live right now.
Well, play it.
I don't know where.
Here, I was going to say, can you put the link in the private chat? Tiffany, did you get it?
I clicked on it. Let me backtrack because it started.
Yeah, I was going to say, see if you can go into your history because mine, I don't know where mine's at. I clicked on it too and it's gone. So, but I was going to have B Tim pop it on for us real fast while he's up here before we get off.
Okay, no problem.
I mean, if you can, you know.
No, I can, no problem.
Okay, here's the.
If you just post it in the chat.
Yeah, so you can put it in the private chat if you want to. I couldn't find it.
Okay, it says comments.
Do you know her channel name?
I had clicked on what was in there. Hold on, let me. I was just on there. It didn't show alive. Oh wait. It's a mood. It's a mood. The protective order. So it's a 7-second clip.
The protective order. The protective.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, that's you got to give me more. Can you tell me like her name?
The channel is IT_S space A space M.
Yeah, I got it. It should be in the private chat.
It's a mood.
So yeah, I was gonna say I got it in the private chat. It should already be there.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Let me open it up. All right, I see. It's a 7-second. Oh, it's a mood.
No, that's she went and got a protective order.
It says Jimmy D. I mean, is that his name? Like,
I don't know what his real name is, but I know that she went and got a protective order.
She could have printed out a fake sheet, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You good? You want to show it?
Oh yeah,
you can, but it's like
that's. Yeah, this is her new one or whatever. But if you wanted to watch the other one, it was on there. But it said she was live. It's obviously it's not.
Unless it was just a 7 sec. It's 7 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, let me see if I can, you know, playback speed. Let me make it slow. Melissa A. Jimmy D responded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that really is not much of anything.
Mm-mm. That could be like somebody trying to fill it out, even.
Yeah, we don't even know who the Jimmy D is. That could be any Jimmy D.
I mean, that could be like this form with a PDF fill-in, because it says even here, alleged victim. Like, it's not even saying that it is a victim.
Yeah.
So I bet you that's just something that's been filled out as a proposal.
Okay, but hold on. It says, who's Trek? I don't know who that is, but it says, was harassed due to a creator with 100,000 subs versus 3 mil. He received unknown packages and thousands of death threats. So sounds legit to me after that whole debacle. Yeah, I'm sure it does. But you know what? She didn't have any subs. She had no subs, no channel, no nothing. No one knew who she was until she inserted herself into this case, until she brought herself on. And then Ryan put her name in there saying she was involved with it. Otherwise, nobody would even know who she is.
Do you see the thumbnail for the first video? That is so photoshopped. It's stupid.
Which what are you talking about? Dolly's videos or what?
No. Okay, so that video that Laura had up or whatever, the thumbnail for it makes it look like it's like Dolly and her together, but it's like split screen. It's legit Photoshop.
Oh, I was gonna say that girl probably made his girlfriend or whatever claimed to be girlfriend probably made it.
Yeah, right. The one claiming.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like Dolly Vision in the Photoshop there. It looks like, like I look at like Dolly Vision videos. He doesn't like. That looks like it's well kept. Like it's not like.
Yeah, it's got like a scarf on that's wrapped around.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's Dolly, to be honest with you.
I don't either, and that's so weird. Oh wow. People are just losing it today, man.
I don't know. But watch, now Dolly's gonna be up here. He's gonna be like, listen, I never known this person. She's some crazy woman that just like put up this video.
I mean, he's saying that with my Lolo's been kidnapped. Free Lolo.
Imagine this is just like a members only that got mad that they're not members, or like they were a mod and they just went and stole his dog and then saying, just to mess with him. Like, I don't know. I'm just joking, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, but, I mean, yeah, it seems crazy a little bit.
Wait, Molly gave Dolly his dog? What do you mean he got like? How did he get his dog?
Are you talking about Lolo?
Yeah, Lolo. You know the deep lore of Lolo.
I don't know. I've only seen he gave it a Slim Jim one day. I've only watched so many of his streams, and he's like, Lolo gets a Slim Jim if we make enough money. That's all I've seen. It's like a little tiny dog. Everybody was like, get Lolo a Slim Jim. I was like, dude, Slim Jims are awesome.
So his cash cow is gone now, Lolo. That's what that would be the ultimate troll that lady would do if she would have done the same thing with the video with Lolo. Like literally be like, okay guys, if anyone donates to me, Lolo gets a Slim Jim and starts a Slim dog.
She can't even monetize. She doesn't even have enough.
You know what I mean? Like, just
I know.
Joke around with it. Like, that would be hilarious.
I'm gonna need to compare these dog pictures now. Damn it!
Someone's gonna come into your house one day and see you comparing dog images. Be like,
well, it's like jumped up in his lap before, so I'm gonna have to find his stream because I really think that Lolo looks way different than the dog she was sitting there holding and claiming to be Lolo.
Well, Dolly better come up here with his dog. He better show us his dog to confirm that, he still has his dog.
And he didn't bury it out at a processor.
Just
kidding.
I'm about to leave. Bye. I don't want anything to do with that.
He was just out hopping from place to place. He literally just got back from traveling the country.
Imagine just to show that he's not like his dog was. And Stoney just goes out and gets a new dog, and he's like, listen, and he's like spending time training his dog to take Slim Jims right away before the next stream. Be like, okay.
Pretty sure most dogs would eat Slim Jims.
He just like he got like a picture on his phone. He's like, okay, I need a dog that looks kind of like this for the next stream, the next 5 hours. The quicker the better. Do you have any dye? Can we, if this dog's white, we're gonna dye the side of this dog or something.
It's like mixed black and white, so that's why the pattern would be really hard to be the same if they were different dogs. So that's why I'm kind of want to go dig and find an actual thing of Lolo.
Well, that's going to be the next expose. You know, you went up against Dolly. You didn't get the facts about the dog. You know, that's going to be the exposed taboo video.
I'm just curious. I just want to see. I just didn't think that dog. I thought Lolo was like a puppy, but I could be very, very wrong.
So basically, if someone actually walks into your house and sees you comparing two dogs for like an hour,
no, I was going to do it on the video. Oh, and somebody walks by. Yeah.
Be like, what are you doing all day on YouTube? I'm comparing these two dogs. This dog looks like a little bit like this dog, and we have to compare. You know, do a CSI moment to see if they're really the two separate dogs or the same dogs. And
somebody wants to come to my project, that you go for it. They ain't coming to the projects. Get the fuck out of
here. Yeah, be like, listen, lady, you need to leave the internet because this is not healthy. Comparing dogs from Dolly.
I'm crippled. What else do I have to do? Shit.
Exactly.
But I'm curious. I mean, she's making very egregious accusations.
Yeah, but what consequences she's gonna really face? She's like, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna make an expose the moods video? It's the mood.
Well, somebody else has picked up her thing and sensationalized it already.
Yeah, I mean, which is kind of crazy that people can I know I'm just joking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is me being serious. This is just some lady on the internet that's basically saying that she's dated him. I mean, do we have any pictures that she's dated him, or she's just basically saying, yeah, I dated him and this is his dog?
Yeah, no, yeah, because the thumbnail is literally photoshopped as hell.
Yeah, there is no way that is Dolly. That looks like some random guy that she's just saw on the streets and just paid him $20 to stand next to her.
Like, hey, you got a beard and blue eyes. Come here.
Yeah, here's $20.
But no, it's totally split screen. So that could have been Dolly, a photo of them, say on social media or something like that. But it's clearly not them together.
Well, that beard is way too small for Dolly. That is that's too trimmed.
He has a scarf on. He's fancy.
Yeah. Do you ever imagine Dolly with a scarf and like that?
I don't know him very well to even imagine.
Yeah, it's funny to laugh at though, but it's honestly, it's whatever,
And if it's real and there's receipts, then by all means, I would definitely take it seriously. But I don't understand making those kind of accusations without anything.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, if I'm gonna hazard a guess, is either, it could be true, but it could be false. I'm 50-50 on it. You know what I mean? Maybe because I can imagine a mod sending photos and some was it? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cut myself off for a moment. Did she say that it was a long distance relationship?
Yes. No, I don't know about distance. And well, I don't know. It says Dolly lives on the East Coast. I know he said that, and that it was supposedly filed in Virginia. I don't know what state he lives in though.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so if they would have to be meeting each other if she has his dog.
Yeah.
So.
And or if she put her name on his car.
And it should be pretty easy to prove that she's dated him. She has other photos than the Photoshop of him together, or maybe going somewhere and hang out. Nothing X-rated. I mean, photos of them fully clothed together, standing together. That's what I mean. I wonder
if Dolly's daughter would know and be able to attest or not.
Maybe she just doesn't know anything about it. I mean, would you know about secret relationships with your dad?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be secret. It's secret in the sense that it wasn't going to be public on YouTube, but she's trying to say it was a full-on relationship in real life. So I would assume, and or if his car is, in her name, then I would imagine his grown daughter might know,
Yeah.
who's also named Tiffany. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if this is the Slim Jim one.
The Slim Jim.
Because this is episode, it's like soap extravaganza, and he's like filling orders and shit. But I thought that's where he was like, "Well, money to Slim Jim."
Yeah, but the only problem, like, other than that, the only thing, like, I really don't like is flaggers. I don't like people that flag content. That pisses me off, like, significantly for no reason, just because they don't understand fair use. That really pisses me off, actually.
Oh, yeah, I saw that the attorney, or there's been a couple of videos on Dolly striking, yeah.
It's like, just because your name is on the title, or just because there's a clip of the video, does not mean that you could just strike it, asshole. It's called fair use. There's precedents. There's case precedents. There's literally Sargon of Akkad was sued just for changing and just keeping up an entire clip with just changing the title on the bottom, and he won the case, and he actually won money back for cost. I think it was like New York he won the case in, and another one was Ethan Klein. H3H3 was actually sued for fair use as well, and they won the case as well. So,
well, yeah, because that's the thing is you have to be willing to do the appeal process.
There's it's precedence. They would just say, oh, that this case is won. So, I mean, like, I just don't like bullying. I don't like people flagging videos for no reason. It's fucked up. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying if you get struck, you have to fight it out. If the original person does not remove the strike, and it takes a long time, like you literally have to like go to court. It's crazy. So a lot of people won't fight it, and it is weaponized a lot.
Someone says, if someone tells us we can clip them and then later strikes us, are we able to use the clip of them saying, yes, we clip? Yeah. I mean, like, I would probably go into the case. The problem is YouTube is so fucking hands off when it comes to actually doing anything. They'll just be like, then another issue is that they just basically say, okay, you guys settle, you just wait out of court, you deal with it with yourselves. And that's like the most annoying thing about YouTube. It's like they don't actually do any sort of like arbitration at all. Like, I wish there was like an arbitration system to deal with this stuff.
Well, they take it seriously if it's proven. It's just that the process is long and complicated, and and then the person that falsely struck will get in a lot of trouble. So it really becomes a pissing match of who's going to continue this war over a strike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a bigger content creator just uses this to bully a smaller content creator, and I don't like that. Because in the end of the day, like, first off, like, if you could take a clip as criticism and you can learn from your mistakes and say maybe not do it again, or you can just laugh at it, or you can just ignore it. That's how I see it. It's like your three options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could say, yeah, I kind of sounded silly, or I did something stupid here, and then you can move on. Now, there's a difference between, like, if it's like they're clipping and making lies about you, that's completely different. But I'm talking about like actual truth or something like that. But the only thing I kind of like iffy about is like if you grab a clip like from 3 or 4 years ago and you're just using it just to attack a person today, because people change. I'm more like into like recent clips type of deal, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If someone's doing something recently, but it is what it is. That's how my thoughts are.
I mean, no, it's legit, and yeah, if somebody says, you can use this content, then, basically they said that, but then they'll like usually private it, and then you can't get that clip no more if you didn't already have it. And
yeah, and the end of the day, also, it's like these people are dumb too, because they don't realize clip channels can actually help your channel. Like, imagine, like, let's say you do a lot of good, like, things are good, and they clip you just doing your interview or something like that. New people watch it. Some people are not going to sit there for like a 5-hour stream. They want to get to the good part. They see your clip and then they just go and say, "Oh, whose channel is this?" And they go, and then that's it. You know, I mean, simple as that. You can use it for your benefit, or you can just be a moron, like Dolly, and start flagging videos like a moron. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I will say that because I don't like. I saw him like flagging people and admitting it. So anyone that falsely flags people is a moron, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it is bullying.
Yeah, that might be. I don't think that's a hot take. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen quite a few like channels that have talked about him striking. One being a lawyer, so he's like explaining DMCA to Dolly. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, and I think like Pecan says, we deleted all the content we had clipped of them, and we'll see what happens now. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like I hate the bullying. It's like, listen, guys, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like the thing is, with my ideas is that like you have Dolly. I don't know. Does Dolly use newspaper articles sometimes or clips from videos?
I mean, I've seen him. Let's see.
He watched live broadcasts, right?
Does he? I don't know.
Let's do an investigation because I don't know jack shit about his. I saw like one thing of him, and he was smoking marijuana while talking about.
That's what he does the whole. That's what he does the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just smokes just blunts the whole time and talks to people.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, I was like, shit. I mean, he's funny as hell, and I smoke like that. I smoke blunts.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I can smoke and chill and laugh at shit too.
Yeah,
I know. I was like, dude, I'd kill to just sit and smoke like blunts and chit chat and make a ton of money off of it. Well,
wait a minute. What happened? Hold on. Somebody deep said they deleted. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. We deleted all the content we had clipped from them. We'll see what happens now. What happened?
Dolly went on a striking spree, I guess.
Oh, no, she said I should clarify that I'm not talking about Dolly.
Oh, okay.
Is it like Molly or something, or the usual suspects? Who is the people?
Target.
Not Target, but who's the people?
I know, I'm just kidding.
You're trying to get me in trouble now, Tabby. I mean, I've already been on thin ice here, This has been like a very interesting week, We're gonna have Dolly come up here and start yelling, start getting into a fight with Dolly, and maybe
He's not really a fighter, though.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm surprised he's actually. Yeah, he likes watching himself. That's interesting. But yeah.
He actually, after saying those horrible things about this girl, joined a panel about her.
No, he's just, just as...
All deets on the streets are piece of shit. He got mad. Everyone's shit PI turned on our clip. I bet he did, because you know what? He don't like it when he gets called out. He gets real mad, and then he throws a big baby fit. He don't like get called out.
Yeah, I mean, he goes on these panels.
It's okay. You know what? Don't even worry about it, because there's so many clip channels that have all his shit. He'll never get rid of all the nasty shit he said, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
he's only doing that so he can try to figure out who you are.
Yeah, and also because that's what happens when you make a claim or something like a flag. You can find out the address of the person. So it's pretty.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you are right.
So a lot of times people will do false flags so they can get your home address.
Yeah, they can try, but that doesn't always work though. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Burnt Toast, she taught Heels in the Air, which I already kind of knew anyways. But you can use your attorney's name. You don't have to use your name and address. That's why Bullhorn was pissed the fuck off when she couldn't figure out who Heels in the Air was.
Yeah, which actually is pretty smart.
Have to have an attorney,
or no, I'm sorry, who Burnt Toast was. They couldn't figure out who Burnt Toast was because she didn't use her name. She used her attorney's name.
Yeah, I mean, I saw those clips too. I was like, he basically jumps.
But guess what, though? Listen, Dietz, you did that under fair use, and he cannot strike you. Even if he tries to strike you, it'll be a false strike, and his channel will come down for that. And I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I am here for it. He's lucky as fuck that I haven't struck him yet, which I might. I'm still sitting back waiting. I might strike his channel, and if I do, I'll take the son of a bitch down. So
yeah,
I might still do it. And if he's gonna fuck with you, I might just go ahead and strike the shit out of his channel then. Because I have chose not to do it, but I sure the fuck can. I know I got 3 strikes on his channel right now that I could go tag his channel for.
Yeah,
I just have chosen not to do it yet.
Yeah, if Ryan actually went after the PI Jim, I think the whole internet would be cheering him
Oh,
on.
she said he did strike me after giving us permission to clip. That's all you got to do is send that back in. Also,
yeah,
you can counter it, and he's got to take you to court within 10 days, or the stuff comes back up. So it don't matter
Getting
either
a
way.
lot of trouble for false
striking.
And how could he?
Yeah, you do, but that's okay. Deets, you can email me and I'll help you work around it. Don't play with me.
Wait. I have a question.
I know a lawyer that'll help too.
Yeah, but I have a question. How could he strike those clips when it came from other channels? It didn't come from his channel.
And it's fair use. So
yeah, it would have to be the
Deets
channels themselves. Yeah, it would have to be the channels themselves that would try to do that.
Or isn't there like a thing about if you're in it? So it's kind of like your content too?
No, it's not. I mean, that's like me saying, "Oh yeah, I'm on Queen B's channels panel, so this is my content." No, that's not how it works.
Not specific. Not saying that it's exclusively yours, but like I swear I heard them say that. And again, only speculative because I don't know. That like if you're in it. Or maybe if they talk about you, mention you, they could strike you for that.
That's impossible. Then everyone would never have an internet channel ever again.
Well, that's why they use abbreviations and.
No one would ever have a YouTube channel in the world. I mean, like imagine everyone getting struck because they mentioned the name Ryan. Then you would have like 20,000 people with the name Ryan saying, "Well, my name's there, my name's there, my name's there." It wouldn't work that way.
I mean, in excess, like if it's a whole stream and they're talking shit about you or something.
But how, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, it would not work that way. I don't even think that's right for him to even strike because it's not even his channels. He was a panelist guest, and he was actually kicked from those panels. So maybe he'd talk to those panels and be like, "Yo, this guy is now flagging videos from your channel. Do you agree with this?"
True.
Yeah, I get it. I get why you don't want to actually fight with him. And it's actually kind of silly that he did that because that was the only way he was actually getting people to see who he was. Because sadly, people will just watch Jim because they're entertained. And that's the truth. They don't care about what he says. It's just entertainment.
And they don't have the balls to go up there and be the target either.
Yeah, so they like to watch. So he's kind of screwing himself. It's like you were giving him a free commercial in a way. While other people are just laughing at him. So, it's silly of him because his whole spiel is that, I'll tell the truth and everyone hates me and I'm entertaining because of that. But then it's like, okay, so you're going to be stuck in your small little channel. No one, you only can probably go on Salty's channel now. And no one else wants you. No one wants you.
And eventually that's got to, he's going to get booted from there too.
Yeah, it depends on Salty. It's his show. He can do what he wants.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not saying that, Salty's wrong by any means. I'm just saying that, it's going to come to a point in time that it's going to become so inflammatory that.
Yeah, maybe. It depends. Yeah. I think, usually, he usually keeps himself on a curb a little bit on that channel. So, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Hold on a minute. What crazy one? What are you even talking about? I never said anything about striking Dolly. I have no idea what you're even talking about. I'm not talking about Dolly.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about striking Dolly. No.
Pretend no PI.
No, the PI guy, Jim.
Yeah, that's what she just said. She says it right on here. Something about, it's saying something about how can I strike Dolly? I don't have any fucking reason to strike Dolly. I don't know what you're even talking about.
You are correct. We were not talking about striking Dolly. We were talking about how Dolly did strike people, and there's some videos
Dolly. Yeah, I was gonna say Dolly has struck people. I've never struck Dolly before.
Right, and he keeps his own content for pretty much the most part. So
yeah, the only thing I was commenting about Dolly is
Maddie. What is it? I'm cool with Salty too. So what's up?
Yeah, no.
What's going on with Salty?
No, we were just commenting about how he's limiting.
What's up with him? What's going on with him? What the fuck?
No, I'm trying to explain.
I just said, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to explain. Basically, we're just saying that Jim's limiting the number of people to invite, and the only channel that's left that invites him is Salty. And eventually, it's his channel, and eventually he's going to piss that guy off too. and he's going to be kicked from him if he pisses him off too much. That's basically it. I'm not talking bad about Salty or anything like that.
No.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say he's only. I mean, what he keeps going around and flashing his nasty ass curved fucking peen bean to everybody. Nobody's gonna want him up there anyway. His nasty ass.
Yeah, and
no wonder he talks so damn dirty because his shit's bent. Fucking what the hell?
I don't know if that was his or if that's Doug's.
No, I think it's
just, well, we're just gonna roll with his because he's the one that's always showing it. He's the one that's always putting it up on the screen. He's the one that's always going up playing with it and shit. I'm gonna stick with it's his.
Yeah,
and he like spoofed. He spoofed Salty. Remember that time there was a controversy where
I was gonna say, and you know what? He comes up. He's got a fake account under Hank Kane. Yep, and so that's been blocked on mine. I got his fake accounts blocked. Shit, him and Mark Terry's, and I do not address Mr. X anything other than Mark Terry because that is his name, and he decided to put himself in this bullshit, little nasty ass piglet.
Yeah, it's like, well, but also
you want to write a fucking kid's book, but put yourself in this bullshit. You want to talk about somebody not showing their face while you're talking behind a mask? Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that whole thing between Doug accusing Salty in the beginning of porn bombing was actually Jim Terry because he knows how to spoof the names, even in phone calls, make it seem like it's somebody else. He's doing all of this behind the scenes. I've been watching it. And so like that's why that Salty got so mad. But Jim wanted the conflict, you know.
Yeah, I mean, people like to see drama, and he's, there's some people that will like.
But okay, there's a difference between drama and fucking ignorance, and that's just pure ignorance. But see, the thing is he likes to sit here and talk all this bullshit, but then gets mad when people talk about him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can't be so just like me. Okay, so he wants to sit here and Queen Bee's a crack dealer. Queen Bee's a crack dealer. She's a crack dealer. She's a crack dealer. She's a crack dealer. That's why I've heard like a million times. But you know what? He forgets to say. You know what? I would rather have sold cocaine in my 20s than be a sticky finger fucking fake PI bandit in my 30s and 40s. Okay, on YouTube.
Yeah, we all have
get the fuck out of here.
And
you are a fake PI. You steal from families in their weakest moments. You are the worst hypocritical piece of shit I've ever met in my entire fucking life. And not to mention you and your brother both want to come on here and act like fucking fools. Your mother must be proud.
I think she's dead.
Yeah, and also I think like I don't know why people keep on bringing it up. It's like everyone has a past, everyone's done something, and they moved on. And like, is no one gonna be like forgiven for like messing up when they were younger and moving on in their lives?
Coming from a man who wrote bad checks to himself and stealing bleachers, are you fucking kidding me? Nothing you say matters to me. You need flicked in the fucking nose because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying about you. I'm not saying about him. But I'm saying like they keep on saying.
Oh, I'm definitely saying it about him for sure.
Yeah. I'm not.
But there are some people that are so uppity that they will be like, oh my God, no. Judging somebody, and it's like, dude, whatever.
Well, but you know what was even more funny? What was even funnier was when him and UFC Frog got into it. Now, see, I used to like that dude. He used to be okay, but now he's a fucking idiot. So, anyhow, when they got into it, and there's another guy, every time he gets into it with somebody, come on, I'll beat your ass. I'll come to my house. You come to Biloxi, Mississippi. Motherfucker won't give his address though because he's so goddamn scared. You want to sit here and tell Doug to come fight you, but you won't give your fucking address up, scary ass little bitch.
Yeah, didn't Doug offer him like $10,000?
Yes, he did, and he showed that money on screen.
Yeah, I was there.
Calling Jim out. Yep.
I ain't spoke about this bitch for a long goddamn time, because I ain't had no reason to speak on him, but this bitch cannot keep my fucking name out of his mouth.
Yeah, because he has
every time he opens his cocksucker, he's always talking about Queen Bee this, Queen Bee that.
And Zav, yep. Because he's jealous.
Oh, he calls Zav a junkie and she's a fucking dope whore and this, that, and the other. All kinds of stupid shit. Knowing damn well that ain't true either. Yep. He says Laura's on fucking food stamps. Who gives a fuck? You're on fucking food stamps. You're stealing from people who have missing kids, you sick fuck.
Well, Laura works hard. She does candles. She does live streams. She does legitimate work. I don't know why he keeps on saying like defamatory things against
like
her.
I'm on
he
food
sits
stamps,
on here and runs Candace into the dirt. Candace is looking for her son, not to mention They hired him to help, and all he's done is drag her son through the fucking mud. I hope she sues the fucking entire fuck out of his funky ass, even though he lives in a goddamn camper, sleeps in a fucking bed in the back of his truck, poor piece of shit. I'm just saying, I hope she sues him for the shit he ain't got.
Yeah. And I think really just Jim has just basically the only people watch him just to see him do negative things at this point, and that's why he goes on these channels.
Fool. People want to they want to watch him act a fool.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
And it's like he's not going to get really good interviews with people. You think Zavgirl's going to ever interview? You think anyone's going to ever?
Oh no, you can't even. Don't even say his name or initials.
Yeah, I don't like his name over here either. I don't like it brought up over here either because this is the shit. I just cannot stand him. He makes me fucking physically sick. I just even hearing about him, he's nasty. He's a sick fucking piece of shit.
Look at this. Did someone say itch cream? I guess we got him here. I don't know if he has alerts on. Whenever someone says his name, his like somehow
it's like tags it.
Yeah, like he figures it out. That's impressive, actually, that he can.
Well, see, and the only reason, like, okay, and he knows I don't give a fuck. He can go. He's been. I mean, I don't think he realizes before he ever even came on this platform, we had all been doxxed, all of us. So him going around saying all this stupid ass shit has no fucking bearing on me. But what he's trying to do is go after people like Good Egg. So that's why I didn't say shit to him. That's why I never went back at him, because he fucking wants to post Good Egg's fucking pictures and pictures of her fucking kids and pictures of her husband and all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
So I'm not going to continue to go at somebody who's mentally not within their fucking head to come back at me. They'll go for Good Egg or somebody else like B Tim, trying to pay $500 to dox B Tim.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dox you, by the way.
Well, you don't know my name, so I think
I'm just saying I'm not. I mean, I was not even going to attempt.
There's like only 4 people online that know my real name, and I've known them for about 10 years. So each, and also
nobody over here does, and they're not going to. So
yeah, and it's like even if he did, I mean, like what would happen? And I'll say it like this: if he just said my name online, I would just do it.
And yeah, I like Salty. Me and Salty been cool. But like I said, I kept my mouth shut about dumb fuck because I can't fucking stand the fucking pissant.
Yeah. And if he just went after my job or anything, I would just keep quiet, gather clips of him saying it, and then I would just sue him. I would just go to Mississippi and sue him. Simple as that. I have $50,000 easily to sue him. It would not be a
exactly.
Issue.
So.
Well, he hides so he can't get served.
No, I would just serve him. I mean, if he actually called up my job and actually did something like that,
he doesn't live where you think he does.
Then he's going to be in bigger trouble because he's been telling everyone that he lives in Mississippi so he can get his license. So honestly, like, I don't care.
Play with it.
But he's like, you have to find me first to serve me. Good luck.
You know what? That's what process servers are for. If that ever happened.
Exactly.
They don't dig that hard. You have to tell them where to go.
But you can't hide, baby boy. Remember that. Hashtag Walmart. I'm going to let it go from there.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I'm searching.
You guys, we've been on here quite a while. What, honey? Oh, Laura, she said, I wish I still got food stamps. Shit. Food stamps are the shit.
And they upped it a lot. Like.
Well, the way food is fuck, it's like what, $6 a gallon of milk now? It's expensive.
Is it really? I don't drink milk. So
I don't drink milk either. I drink oat milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
$6? Holy shit.
Yes, it's expensive.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I know everything is like expensive. Ugh.
Yeah. But anywho, it's good talking to you, Queen. You have a good one.
Yes. Yes, sir. I know I'm gonna get off here. It's pouring down rain. I gotta go get my chillin'. So
yeah, go on.
I know Captain said I used to love when I was on food stamps. What's Ringo saying? Ringo, we missed you. I wondered where you've been at.
You big old beard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's $200 right now for groceries. She said $200 right now for 15 items. Gosh.
Yeah, I had to pay like $250 because I like eat like vegan food, so it's like freaking expensive. So.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, vegan is very expensive right now, especially like these days. It's really, really. And you said New York, so yeah, I'm sure it's probably. The cost of living is probably really high there too. So.
Yeah, yeah. And then even if you cook for yourself and do the dishes, it's still expensive to do
It's
stuff.
really, yeah, it's really expensive.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, and I like people keep wanting raises, like they keep saying, like McDonald's workers want $15 and $16 an hour and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking like if they go up, everybody has to go up. And then like a gallon of milk is now no longer $4, it's $6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Stuff
factory
keeps going
farming.
up and going up and going up.
Well, you have the cost of fuel. Factory farming's not sustainable for certain areas, and it's just basically that's the issue. And I think like that's why they're slowly trying to like push towards everyone to vegan because they know they can't supply meat anymore to people. It's not, you know, they can't. There's not enough land for the cows, basically. So that's what my thought process is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole host of things, I guess, and I'm really irritated living in Wisconsin that we're one of the stupid ass states that don't get like any like this what you call it I was gonna say stimulus like checks. Like a lot of states, you know, they're getting you know, funds back to help, and we don't get shit here.
Mm. Well, anyway, you guys have a good one.
Okay, yeah, you
Bye.
have a good night.
Bye.
You too. I will talk to you later. Sorry, I had to get a little fired up there.
No problem. It's why people actually call me. Like they want to hear that. You have a good one. Bye.
Well, like I said, normally I don't bring him up. I don't even like him brought up over here because I know I cannot stand to even hear his name. So you know what I mean? Most of the time I appreciate not being brought up at all.
Yeah.
But y'all have a good night. Happy Friday. I'm glad
it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh wow.
Yes, right. Yes, girl.
Sorry. Just, all right.
Yes. Well, you have a good day, Tim. I'll talk to you later. And I will talk to you later, Tiffany.
All right.
You guys have a good day too in the chat. It was good talking to you. This is our second stream because the first one went down. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy Friday. Goodness gracious. Thank goodness it's Friday, baby. Have a good day, guys.